Did you know that most people wait 26 days to see an OBGYN? If you're dealing with a vaginal infection, herpes outbreak, or STI symptoms, you already know that's too long to wait. At HelloWisp.com, you can get a prescription in as little as 3 hours. Contact a doctor online and have the care you need delivered discreetly to your home for free in all 50 states. Or sent to your local pharmacy for pickup same day. Use code HEART, HEART, on your order for 15% off, only at HelloWisp.com. That's HelloWisp.com.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. If they don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm. Justice for you.
What's up? It's your boy, The Ted Smith from The Men's Room. And did you know I have a podcast? Well, I do. The Podcast. New episodes uploaded every Wednesday on the Odyssey app.
Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the Men's Room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the Men's Room.
And away we go. Welcome to Season 18, Episode number 4021. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and Mike Hawk. And you are the Men's Room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the favorite foods of kids on Coats for Kids Day. We will play Profile This, plus headlines, a Men's Room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
Drinkity drunk. All right, here we go. Police are involved in an 8-hour standoff when drunk guys refuse to come off a roof. Meanwhile, New Jersey train service is halted because of horns and a hoof. Friendly reminder to not hide Christmas gifts in your oven this time of year. Thieves get glitter bombs for their holiday cheer. And a woman steals an Uber driver's car, then buys a shot glass with his money. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the cat.
Let's go.
So close. We will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Michael, who thought the word namaste is what someone says when they refuse to leave somewhere, and found a way to answer 15 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. You can like The Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live, and send your emails to themensroom@KISW.com.
Let's be honest, preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. Wisp is changing the game. At HelloWisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello-wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Maximize the compensation for your injury claim with Phillips Law Firm. With over 80 years of combined legal experience, they won't allow the insurance companies to dictate what's good enough for you. Whether it's an auto accident or workplace injury, contact Phillips Law Firm today. If they don't win, you don't pay.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Hold the Charles and away we go. Welcome to season 18, episode number 4021. What a large and a charged program we have for you today. It is a guaranteed future repeat. Head chef's in, Ted's Meat and Potatoes. The favorite foods of kids, as today is Coats for Kids Day.
It is, Miles.
Yes, it is.
And Ted, you polled over, 10,000 children through the course of this year to extrapolate the numbers and come up with this top 10 list of children's favorite food. I admire your work ethic.
We started on March 18th of last year.
Yeah.
The day after St. Patty's Day, I start focusing on this list. And honestly, it's hard. Yeah. You got to find a lot of people willing to let you quiz and poll their children.
That was my only suggestion for next year. Maybe you let the schools know you're going to be in the cafeteria.
Yeah, I found out the hard way.
Yeah.
You get thrown out of the cafeteria. Also, don't ask kids in the library. Because first of all, they go, sir, you're too loud in the library. Second of all, sir, why are you in this school?
I also think it'd be easier to come up with a list of all the foods the kids do not want to eat.
No, we don't have enough show to go through that list.
No, you don't, because that's part of the challenge of any parent who's making dinner.
My daughter, it's
you have children,
everything.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If it is not a chicken nugget, a piece of turkey, a piece of cheese, or a form of fruit, she has no interest in it.
Correct. And this list is not, if anybody's been a parent, if you've been around children, it is not going to blow your mind. It's the exact stuff you think. Now, what we will do, though, is between the four of us, I want us to all pick out our favorite.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you know what? Kids aren't liars. I recently had a dino nugget, and I was like, you know what?
They are good.
It tastes better. Does a dinosaur shape?
It absolutely does. They have a surprisingly good.
Because
Mike brought in an air fryer. We did a taste test on all these different types of nuggets. I thought they were probably top tier.
Easily.
Out of the whole group. I'm talking about nuggets that were like all white meat and all that crap and all this. And I don't even know.
If it looks like a dinosaur, it is better than the other nuggets.
Like McDonald's. That's not all white meat. That's whatever they glob together. But I love it. I think it's delicious.
And the Tyson ones, because of the shape, it's easier to dip them.
Did they do that intentionally, or is that something you just noticed?
Well, you can grab a head.
Well, you can grab his tail. You can grab his head.
Mm-hmm. That's good point.
Dip his legs in there. Yeah. Eat the legs first. I eat it from the backside, typically.
I'm not shocked.
I'm a dino nugget.
That first bite gonna be the good one.
And it's gone.
My buddy Dave taught me this trick.
I like to bite off his two little legs. Then go, look, you can't move.
Spin him around.
That is cruel and terrible.
Head chefs all the way. Ted's Meat Potatoes has the favorite
still
foods
alive.
Can't move. Yeah,
it's gonna bleed out. The ketchup's his blood.
Right. Put a little ketchup on him.
Jesus. And as we do on Monday through Friday, lucky you get more Men's Room exclusively on Odyssey and the Odyssey app. Join us coming up for the final Dirty Big Dummy of the year. This is another hodgepodge of questions.
All right. I kind of like those, the potpourri
from
of
all of the all of the different categories that we had. So, like for an example, which is not the name of an actual porn movie. Movies like The Codfather, Lotions 11. Is that an actual adult film? Let's see here. I can't say that. Oh, what is that the name of a real band? The only one I can. Two Clowns and a Whore. Two Whores and a Clown. Penis Flytrap. Is that a real band?
I think I've heard of that band. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I just love the idea of that being a band.
One of these, not the name of an actual business. We have the Chocolate Log, Beaver Cleaners, Hooker's Funeral Home. One is not a real business. One is not the name of a real wedding combination. You know, people get married.
Their two names come together.
Yeah, we've got Long Wee Wee. Did those two people get married? Stroker Daly. We have Taryn Daly.
Ooh, I like that. Stroker Daly. That's a great porn name.
Yeah.
My name is Stroker Daly.
Okay. Actual Bars, The Rank Turd, Amy's Winehouse, actual athletes on the list. Dick Paradise, Dong Dong. Is that a... Name of a real person. So it's going to be a very interesting Dirty Big Dummy coming up. So if you don't have the Odyssey app, download that now. It's absolutely free. Search for the Men's Room. You'll see the Men's Room Happy Hour channel. Basically, that's 24 hours, the best of the Men's Room. And then we cut in at 6 o'clock for Dirty Big Dummy. You'll get 10 questions worth 1 point. Bonus question is worth 2. What else do we have for you today? Oh, yeah. Codes for Kids Day.
Yes,
today is the day, folks. As you know, 300,000 children live in poverty in Washington State. We need your help. We're coming up with a quality jacket to keep the kids warm this winter. So here's the deal. As you know, we team up with our friends from the Washington State Council of Firefighters and Operation Warm for Coats for Kids. The goal this year is 2,500 kids getting brand new coats.
Yeah.
So for $20, we can put a brand new American-made jacket on a child in Washington State this winter. So we're going to ask you if you can today on a couple different fronts here. First of all, if you can, when you call to play Big Dummy, our poll question is going to be for Coats for Kids. So we're going to ask you, can you possibly spare $5, $10, 15, or 20? Obviously, if you could give more, that would be fantastic. I believe the latest number, keep in mind, it's about $50,000 is what we need to hit.
Right.
So our back's up against the wall a little bit because we're at $29,000. We're going to need
a little
to get
over 29.
We're going to need to get $1,000 before the end of the show, and that's where we need your help. So if you can,
good math.
Please go to KISW.com and donate for Coats for Kids. We'll be doing that all this afternoon. Taryn will be doing that this evening. Keep in mind, even though it is Coats for Kids Day today, it does not end today. You can still go tomorrow over the weekend to KISW.com and give what you can, because we're going to try to take care of the kids this afternoon if at all possible. So
that's the goal.
If you can help, please do. Speaking of the poll, results from last week's poll. Okay. So last week, our poll was, you're going to get a morning after text.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So things have happened. Whoever this person is, they're going to send you a text. The first choice, we're pregnant. Obviously, hypothetically, that can't happen, but you get the idea.
Right.
All right. Hey, I just spent $5,000 on your credit card. That's another morning after text. I have an incurable STD. That would be another possible text that you could get in the morning. And finally, I put our video online. And as we put the poll up, if you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live, here's how the results shook out. And I believe Jason this morning said, wow, I don't think you've ever had an answer before that only got 1% of the vote.
Oh, really?
We did. Coming in at fourth place, I have an incurable STD.
Okay, that's the right one.
1% of you said if I...
That's your best option.
Had to get that text. That's what I'd want. Coming in at third, we are pregnant at 14% of the vote. So 14% of you are like, you know what? Okay,
whatever.
I'll take another kid. Coming in second place, I spent $5,000 on your credit card. That got 29% of the vote. Overwhelmingly, the morning after text that you would want to get is, I put our video online, and that won at 56% of the vote.
I'm glad to hear everyone say that, because I like surfing porn. I'll be looking for you.
Yeah, why not?
In fact, everyone's like, yeah, man, give me that one.
I mean, real amateur porn would be a game changer in the world of porn these days.
But it wouldn't be good.
I know that.
Well, that's the thing. You can
That's it.
search for it. It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, look, maybe you're old enough to remember going to the back of a Mayflower or whatever, where they had the hometown hotties.
Yeah, and they weren't.
No, they weren't.
Mayflower.
Do you remember Mayfair?
Mayfair, was it?
It was specifically for, I don't think they ever
I can't
advertised
tell you the
this,
name of the other magazines that I'm thinking.
Chick, Fiesta, We, Hustler. I'm trying to think of the ones that weren't like Playboy.
Jugs.
Yeah, there was Jugs,
Jugs.
They weren't lying.
Right. When I was coming up, it was basically just Playboy, Penthouse, and then Hustler.
Right. But
Hustler was dirty.
There was dude, you have no idea. Like, what was it? High Society. Mm-hmm. And we would put Hustler to shame, which is why those are the ones you really wanted to get your hands on, you know. But, Mayfair, it was out of Britain, and it was bad. It should have been called Areolas.
Yeah.
For days.
Amazing.
Dude, seriously.
Amazing.
I mean, just like, my God.
Like Frisbees.
You
couldn't even tell where they started, where they ended.
It's one of the few times I'm like, I don't like boobs right now.
Yeah, these are not good. I'm not going to England. So let's see. Our game is Big Dummy. It is the last Big Dummy of the year. You're either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. Our biggest dummy so far, and he will remain champion unless someone can beat him today. That would be Michael, who took 15 questions.
Do not beat him today.
To get one right. And keep in mind, as we told you, our poll for Coats for Kids. Please, if you're going to play today, we're just going to do an honor system on this thing.
Sure.
We're just going to try to get the money done. Can you get $5, 10, 15, or 20? And hopefully sometime this afternoon, you get a chance to go to KISW.com and get that done. fun. So we'll just say that's our that's our deal today. All right, you got to pay if you want to play. The game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Call me Clarence Thomas.
Who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Travis. Welcome to the men's room.
Boo! Travis, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Travis, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, you know the drill on the poll. Coats for Kids Day. Could you get $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I gave 100 today already.
You did. Good for you.
Check that out.
Travis, thank you, man. We really appreciate that.
You hear about
Brent Smith?
Yeah, our boy Brent Smith from Shinedown. We just heard this when we walked into work today. I guess yesterday, he donated $5,000 to Coach for Kids. Didn't tell anybody. Like, he just did it. But
awesome.
You didn't hear this?
No.
All right, so they see the names, and they're just kind of thanking, Ted Smith, thank you for this. Brent Smith, blah, blah, blah. And then VD was like, man, is that Brent Smith from Shinedown? So Castle went through all the back channels, management, and all this. And they're like, it was him.
He's such a great dude.
Yeah, but no, don't give him credit.
I'm going to give him credit. He's a
because
great guy.
My understanding is he misread it and thought it was Goats for Kids.
Which seems funny.
Because he believes that every child should have a goat.
That's what you should get your brother.
A goat?
A goat.
Do it, man.
Just have someone bring the goat to the front door, ring the doorbell. It's got a bow on it, like
it's
Alexis.
Yours.
Ta-da! From your brother Ted.
In Seattle.
You got to remember, Chris is a middle school principal.
Yeah.
He's married. He has 2 kids. Like, he's got enough. 2 dogs. He's got enough.
How much would his students love him?
I don't need to help.
Principal Smith got a goat.
He's got a goat, man.
From his real cool-ass brother.
Neighbor down the street got a goat. I mean, I'm sure he lives in one of those manufactured home developments, right? Where like big homes with.
I mean, it's not a giant home, but you're right. It's Northern Virginia. It's one of those.
He's not like he's in farmland or anything like that.
No, not at all. He lives in like a nice development in Puyallup.
Right. Never have to cut the grass again. We got your goat.
You got to go.
Jesus. Well, my nephew would be happy.
There you go.
Lazy bum.
What you didn't say? This is for the nephew. All right.
I told you
Travis.
he was working at Chick-fil-A. So when I was back there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at Chick-fil-A, if you ask them a question, they have to say "my pleasure." So,
really?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure. So we do it to him all the time. Like, hey, CJ, can you get me a beer? Sure. No, wait, say it. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
You should have gone into the place he works and just harassed him.
And some sweet sour.
Can I get some more ice cubes for my soda? My pleasure.
You're not wrong. And he pulled me aside and was like, please, God, do not come in here with my mom and dad. I was like, all right, I'll leave, because we were already having a couple beers joking about it. Yeah, I mean, the look in his eye.
Please don't embarrass me.
Right, because he was still a senior in high school. He's like, there's other people that work here that go to my school. I'm like, all right, CJ, enough said.
Please. All right, Travis, here is your question. Nicole Kidman voiced the character named Norma Jean in what animated movie?
Toy Story.
Do you know, Mike?
Norma Jean,
animated movie. I've never seen the movie.
Is it that one Flushed Away? No.
Flushed Away?
Because Hugh Jackman was in
the
there.
original name of Nemo?
Flushed Away.
He was in that movie.
Is there a movie called Flushed Away?
Yeah, and it's Hugh Jackman, and he's a rat that's been sent down to the sewers, and I thought that he and her worked together.
Okay, I see what you're doing now.
Oh, he's right. It's a real movie.
I actually watched it this year.
Flushed Away.
Yeah, it's not awful. Yes, it is. It's awful.
The movie in question in this case, Happy Feet. Happy Feet.
Another one, Hugh Jackman.
Is he seriously in that?
Yes, he plays Happy Feet's dad, and I think she plays his mom.
I don't want to know why you know all this, so I'm just going to let it go.
I like animated
Obviously, man. Let's see here. Your question. The Treaty of Paris formally ended what war?
Paris. We're going with World War I.
The Treaty of Paris.
Come on, Ted. I feel like you should know this one, man.
Ted knows this.
The Civil War.
This is like American history at its root. Let me rephrase that. This would be U.S. history.
The French-American War.
No, so is it the Revolutionary War?
Yeah, the American Revolution. I believe the treaty was signed in Paris, hence the Treaty of Paris.
That makes sense, because Franklin loves France.
Oh, because France loves
all
it.
that stuff before I answered.
What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm just thinking out loud.
You opened it in your mouth, Travis.
We hear when your mouth is open, dog.
I get you.
All right, here's your question. Who played Goose's wife in the movie Top Gun?
Meryl Streep. No, that's not right.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan. Damn it. Darn it.
She's still attractive, but she is smoking hot in that movie.
She was that, yes.
I still would.
I would too.
Who would?
Yeah. Miles.
That's right. That's right. That is correct. Yep. I would not have sex with Meg Ryan.
Nope.
No matter how much she begs, please.
He's always
offers to me
talking
money.
about it.
No. She's sliding into his DMs on the regular. He's like, no, baby, I ain't going to do it.
Nope. He actually has that on like his medical bracelet. Like, do not resuscitate, will not have sex with Meg Ryan.
Little blonde women, Reese Witherspoon, yes.
Oh, she's too
Yeah.
old for it. Meg Ryan.
How old is she?
Probably 60.
62.
Yeah, she's right in my wheelhouse.
I'd do it.
That's what's sad.
But Miles won't do it. Won't do it. But Reese Witherspoon, he'll do it. Oh, yeah. He likes women with a whole lot of forehead. I don't think. All right. She's got a big forehead, man. That's all. I'm not saying she's unattractive. Beyonce's attractive. She's got a big ass forehead, man. It's like her own billboard. All right.
Peyton Manning looking.
I like Peyton Manning. Big ass forehead. All right, your question. Italy, Spain, Finland, or France? Tennis player Rafael Nadal is what nationality? Italy, Spain.
French.
That's what I thought.
He's Spanish.
He's a Spaniard.
Question 5, Travis.
He lives on like an island or something off of Spain. It's like tiny, whatever. But like, it's like it's all his property, protected and stuff. But he's like famous for like, oh yeah, if the neighborhood kids want to come over and run all, like have fun, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like supposed to be a super awesome dude.
Or a cannibal. All right, your question. What's the proper name for the ink blot test?
Oh yeah,
Also a character in The Watchmen.
Yeah.
that's how I know it.
If you don't know it, you ain't going to get it.
Begins with an R, right?
idea. If I don't know it, I don't know it. I thought it started with a D.
Horseshack.
The Rorschach test.
Rorschach.
Rorschach.
It was a character on Welcome Back, Kotter. Yeah.
All right, Travis, hang on the line for us, man. We got to do a break, but we'll get back to you.
More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. On We Can Do Hard Things, my wife Abby, my sister Amanda, and I talk honestly about the hard parts of life. Join us and guests like Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Brene Brown as we have refreshingly honest conversations. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Thursday, so listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things, an Odyssey podcast, available now for free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Coats for Kids Day. Please donate what you can now. KISW.com. Mike Hawk with an update.
We do have a little bit of an update. A handful of donations have come in as we've started the show. Got a couple $40 donations from our friend Ellie and one anonymous donation. There's a $50 anonymous donation. Our friend Riley donated $20, and our friend Gail donated $100 to Coats for Kids.
Very good.
Our friend Dwayne donated $511 to Coats for Kids.
Get out of here.
And our friend Chris got us kicked off here for Coats for Kids by donating $1,036 towards Coats for Kids.
All right.
Thank you guys, man.
Getting closer to our goal. That would be 2,500 coats. Keep in mind, they are $20 a piece. They are American made, and we're going to try to get enough for 2,500 kids before the end of the show.
Correct.
That is our goal. Please help if you can now at KISW.com for Coats for Kids. Okay. The game is Big Dummy. We still have Travis on the line. Travis, I got you question number 6.
Oh, welcome back to the show, Travis.
Sounds good. Hey.
All right, here is your question. In 1976, Viking 1 made history after it landed where?
On the moon.
Mars.
Mars is correct. Miles, the space nerd. All right, your question. What movie concerns the search for old One-Eyed Willie's pirate treasure?
Goonies.
There you go. Nice job.
That he knows.
Nice job.
Do you think that they picked One-Eyed Willie just to be,
One-Eyed Willie, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just ask him, just say.
I mean, I think they did.
If you're going to pick
Why
a
not?
pirate.
It's a little redundant sounding. One-Eyed Willie, like,
They're
right.
kids, man. Of course they would do that.
That's a good point.
Is that not the name of a bar?
I'm sure it is. It's probably more than one.
Yeah, it's on the
One-Eyed
East Coast
Willie.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I was like, did we go there at Ocean City? Maybe it's just the name sounds like it exists.
They got watermelon shooter night on Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
One-Eyed Willie's Pub and Grub.
Where is it?
St. Louis.
Oh, there's got to be. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Is it Ocean City?
That's toasted ravioli town.
Hello, Nate. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Nate, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober out in the street.
All right. Nate, as you know, on our men's room poll, you gotta pay to play today. So, Coats for Kids, what are you willing to donate? $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I got 20 for the kids.
20
for the kids.
We appreciate that, Nate.
Thank you, Nate.
Yeah.
You realize, like, you just gave a jacket to a child.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Poof.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Nate, here is your question. What is Pokemon short for?
Pocket Monster.
One and done for Nate.
I was going to say it almost same nickname for my penis.
Pocket Monster.
One-Eyed Willie.
All right, since you got you got a one and done there, we give you a 50-50 true or false question. Let's go to the world of food. Cheesecake comes from Italy. True or false?
False.
Okay, we're
Any
in France.
idea? No, keep guessing.
New York.
Cheesecake. No.
Germany.
It's from
Hang on,
Europe.
cheesecake.
It is the last place I would have thought.
Iceland.
Spain.
Germany.
No.
Norway.
No.
Belgium.
Nope.
Denmark.
England.
Think island nation.
Spain.
Scotland.
Ireland.
No.
Wales.
Head south.
Island nation.
Island nation
Yes.
in Europe.
Indonesia.
In Europe. No.
Sardinia.
No, those are...
You're
Malta.
getting close. You're close.
Egypt.
Sicily.
You're at Malta, right? Sicily's part of Italy. So you left Sicily, you head to Malta. We're going to keep swinging around there a little bit, and you get
Monaco.
to Greece.
Well,
Greece isn't an island.
That's not.
No.
No, my bad.
I mean, it's got
Crete.
1,000 islands.
Crete and Cyprus, I think, are
You know,
islands.
man, that's where I'm tracking.
Jesus.
My bad. Okay, I gave bad clues.
Well, you're looking at us like we're the dumb ones.
Well, that's how you do it, Ted. It's called projecting.
Greece. Make that promo, Mike.
They're like, why can't I get this? Hello.
There's no islands in the Mediterranean that aren't attached to a country.
Hello, Danny. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Danny, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Danny. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. You pay to play today on our poll. Coats for Kids. Can you give $5, 10, 15, or 20 there, Danny?
I'll do $10. I can do
$10. All right,
Another
thank
coat.
you, man.
What, another kid?
Head to KISW.com when you're done playing the
It's a
game.
half
We
a
appreciate
coat.
it.
It's a half coat. But
It's
yeah.
a sleeve.
Yeah.
Got him to sleep. Hey, it's
Got
better
him a
than that.
vest.
All right, man, I'll take a vest.
Yeah, like one of those North Face ones that the IT guys wear.
Yeah, everybody seems to wear that. All right. Your first question is multiple choice. 11, 15, 17, or 18. How many countries were part of the Soviet Union? 11, 15, 17, or 18?
Oh, no.
So I made a multiple choice, bro.
Yeah, well, I should know. My girlfriend was born in Russia.
Well, that was one of them.
Yeah, I can't name them all. Okay, 11, 15, 17, or 18, you said?
Yes.
I'm not even going to try to run through them. I'll go with 17.
I'll just say 18.
15.
15.
Armenia, Uzbekistan, Ukraine, Georgia, Russia, Latvia, Kazakhstan, Belarus, Azerbaijan, this one I can't pronounce, Kyrgyzstan, I guess, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Estonia, Azerbaijan, Lithuania,
No Mongolia?
Belarus,
I guess it's more
Belarus,
China.
I don't know, and Uzbek.
Did you say Azerbaijan twice?
I did say Azerbaijan.
He
twice.
loves that place.
I really like it. Did you know it's an island in the Mediterranean, Ted?
He just really likes to say it too. Azerbaijan.
It is fun to say. I mean,
Ted knows
honest
it because
to
of
God.
F1.
Honestly, that's the only reason I know it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't even know why. I know.
Belarus is just Belarus now, I believe.
Ah, okay. That would make sense. They just dropped the Very creative folk.
Yeah.
Shelby.
We have changed the name of our country from Belarus. I hope you're sitting down. To, are you ready? Wait for it. Belarus. No, okay.
That was the right one.
I mean, what is the point?
I thought that was the better.
No, that was the intentional pitch.
all right,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Well, when did the United Kingdom start?
United Kingdom? I'm going to guess officially the early 1600s, maybe.
Yeah, so I mean, we didn't do much better. We'll call ours the United States.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a play.
The United Kingdom was formed on April the 12th, 1927.
Oh, no
1927?
All right.
Really?
Yeah, before that, I guess they
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
So were they just all separate? Okay. Man, oh, man. All right. Your questions.
And, Mike, that's also when we peaked as white people. Yeah, Shay.
It's been downhill for you since then, man.
Shane Gillis brings it up in his act. It's pretty good.
All right, your question. Sleeping Beauty is also Princess who?
Can you see this in the north?
How do you know these?
Yeah.
I watched movies and nothing else.
Yeah. That's what he was doing while we were all at birthday parties.
That's exactly. That's
Danny, come on. Wow. No reason to take a shot at Mike.
Wow.
Danny just sucker punched him at the ball.
Man.
Just hit him in the back
Of
of the
course
head
you
with a
watch
bottle.
lots of movies. You weren't allowed to leave the house.
Man, I don't. Princess. I don't know. I'll say Princess Peach. I don't know.
I'll judge by Mike's guess or clue. Aurora?
Aurora. Okay. Do they call her Aurora at any point in the movie?
A couple times. She's never called Sleeping Beauty. That's just the name of the movie. But yeah, they call her Princess Aurora all the time.
That was her nickname.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that, bro?
Yeah, a lot of princesses on Aurora.
It's a dog's favorite word.
Aurora. All right, your question. What is the longest river solely in England?
Thames.
There you go.
Can you name
Is it
another
Thames or
river?
Tim's?
I'd just say Thames because I feel like
River Thames? No,
It's
River Thames.
T-H-A-Y-E-S.
I always hear
Thames.
Thames.
That was Tom's.
Tom's?
Tams?
Are we just
River-
making stuff up now? I thought it was just
Like the
River
organic
Thames.
lip balm? Tom's?
First of all, lip balm is not that big. Just see the giant open grip he just had.
Hey,
what are you
it's
doing?
lip bulb. That's what.
Yeah, Miles, that was a dude named Tom.
My bad.
It's just lip balm. Apply it.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
There you go.
Your
lips can't be
chapped if they're stuck together.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Sorry. You know me.
You saying that someone glued my mouth shut?
Sort of.
But
Tom's lip balm. Hello, Tim. Welcome to the men's room.
Jesus, it's Tim.
Hola, man.
Hola. Tim, are you sober or not sober?
I've been sober for 441 days.
Oh, good for you, Tim. Nice work, brother.
That's okay. As soon as I retire, I'm getting drunk again.
All right. I don't blame you. Jesus. All right, Tim, you know you gotta
Honey, don't worry. I'm retired, but we're back on the train.
Tim, you got to pay to play today on Big Dummy. So for Coats for Kids, can you give $5, $10, 15, or 20?
I'll give $60 and I'll challenge anybody born in the 50s to match me.
All right. Tim, we appreciate that. Thank you. KISW.com. Donate now. Coats for Kids.
I should have just put 20 plus.
That's right.
All right, Tim, both the past and future drunk. Your question. What does NORAD stand for? NORAD. God. I know it drives everyone crazy.
I know.
Everybody
you
gets
ask
close.
at least every couple months. And
I have to.
We never get it.
Capital of Kentucky, Ted.
Well,
Frankfurt.
let's see.
Nice work.
N's got to be north.
Yes.
North Organization Radar Air Defense.
This is why everyone screws up NORAD. Because you're literate. NORAD is spelled NORAD, but it's the North American Aero Defense Command.
Huh.
So everyone tries to figure out
what
the
the
second
hell?
word
No,
starts with
that's not
O.
an acronym.
It doesn't. Like I said, if you're literate, this one will throw you off. All right, on that note, what does NASCAR stand for?
Damn.
Hold on.
National Association of Speedy People Racing Cars.
Wait a minute. NASCAR. Was he right? National Association?
You got National Association.
Of what? Stock car.
Auto racing.
Stock car.
Auto racing. Yeah, NASCAR.
All right.
Damn.
Huh.
I feel stupid.
I don't know if I knew that one.
You know what NASCAR is backwards?
Roxanne.
Race car.
No, race car
No, it's
backwards.
just race car, Ted. It's not NASCAR, it's race car, buddy.
I've done that before.
Back give me the promo. Why don't you just put us together?
Exactly.
We call the show Big
Two
Dummy.
promos.
Here's the proof. We should have two rotators.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to put it
We
through the
only have
ringer.
1 day left.
You bet.
The 2 promos.
2 promos.
Don't get cocky there, Montgomery. There's still plenty of time in this show.
That's it.
Like lip balm.
Yeah, all right.
Jesus.
All right. Talk about old lip balm.
All right, question 3.
Donate to Coats for Kids.
That's right.
I wish people could have seen that. All right, Tim. The word feline refers to cats. Canine refers to dogs. Bovine refers to Mike's girlfriend or cows. What animal does porcine refer to?
Oh, that would be your pig.
Pigs.
Well done.
Very good. Very good. Game is up, Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Riley. Welcome to the men's room.
Ariola!
Riley, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober. We took some Molly today. We're ready to Cinco de Mayo this bitch. One and done, baby.
You said you're rolling on Molly right now?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Riley. This ought to be fun.
What are you doing tonight, man? This seems like an early start.
I'm Sarah. I'm answering the questions.
All right. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right, it's Coats for Kids Day. What can you give? $5, 10, 15, or 20?
We give 20.
$20.
All right. Congratulations. Good work. See there, everyone? Even people rolling on Molly, they're willing to donate. All right, who am I asking the questions to? Which one of you clowns?
Sarah.
Sarah. All right, Sarah. Here is your question. On what continent is the country of Guyana?
I would say Africa.
See, that's what I would say, too. But you're wrong.
Asia?
Wrong.
South America.
South America, Guyana.
I always hated geography.
Guyana's kind of like India, just like,
Guyana.
Yeah, Guyana. All right. Yeah. All right, your question. What band did Gloria Estefan sing for during the 1980s?
Rush.
Jesus. Oh, the Miami Sound Machine.
Yes, indeed.
Did she ditch them?
I don't know if she ditched them or they disbanded. But how many times have you heard Gloria Estefan's name followed by the Sound Machine in the last 20 years? You don't.
I haven't, but I also haven't heard concert announcements for Gloria Estefan.
That is a fair point. But she does stuff like the Good Morning America circuit.
Yeah.
All right. Here is your question. What Family Guy character is married to Loretta?
Mary Q. Loretta.
I mean, not anymore.
Is Quagmire?
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland Brown.
Loretta.
All right, Sarah, question 4.
Question number 4. Aubrey Graham is the birth name for what Canadian rapper?
Oh, I don't know any Canadian rapper.
He's like the most famous rapper. You've heard a bunch of his songs. He has one name. You know this guy.
When he was a kid, he was known as Jimmy.
He's Jewish.
I said it's V. Ted Smith.
So I'm not Canadian.
Yeah.
I am a rapper. Drake.
Oh. No, we don't listen to him.
Well, you used to call me on your cell phone, so.
Was that a Drake joke?
It is.
You realize he named himself after a duck. By the way, somebody points out Jim Jones's camp. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, Jim Jones. His church was in Guyana.
Oh.
Way to bring the room down. Thanks.
Yeah, somebody else knew because of that, too.
We were having fun with that. Now I feel bad. All right, here is your question. How many of the 7 dwarfs had flavor savers, also known as mustaches, a.k.a. womb brooms?
Oh, Jesus.
You never heard of the womb broom?
No, I have. Just not with the dwarves.
That was
it's kind of like a dustpan.
Yeah.
One and done.
So how many?
I said one and done. No, that's not.
She thinks one.
Definitely one.
Oh. None. Not a single one of them.
They were all rocking the Amish beard.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't count. If they have a beard, doesn't count. I guess they don't. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Actually, I think Dopey's the only one that doesn't have any facial hair.
Yeah, he wanted to feel his thighs all over his face.
All those Snow White kisses.
With them big floppy ears.
Jesus. I'm not that dopey.
Now he's slimy.
Name changed to Shiny.
Right.
Okay.
Streaky.
That's right. Here comes old Sluggo.
All right, your question. Lodgepole, pinyon, and ponderosa are all species of what plant?
Ponderosa? Is it a lily?
Pine trees. How do you know that? For the mountains of West Virginia.
Yeah. I like plants.
I like plants, but not Meg Ryan.
You say Ponderosa, I just think steak.
The steakhouse.
Yeah.
We also had a bonanza.
Ooh.
You didn't have bonanza?
No,
Ponderosa, bonanza.
Sizzler, Western Sizzler.
Sizzler was like the high dollar one, I think, in that world.
What's the one that does buffets now? That's where we went a lot.
Golden Corral?
Golden Corral.
Oh, yeah.
Because they always had some sort of buffet that had fried shrimp.
That's important.
As a kid, it was highly important.
All right, your question. What brand of quote-unquote melty cheese was introduced in 1928?
Kraft.
What'd you say? Kraft.
Velveeta.
Velveeta.
I mean, it's the same company. But
It is now.
Yeah,
Kraft bought them.
I think they bought everybody.
And the American cheese, when it first started, Pabst had one too.
The Pabst cheese?
Correct. And it was a massive competitor.
Okay. All right, Sarah, you're on question number 8.
Question number 8. In what state would you find Fort Knox?
Sarah?
Kentucky.
Boom.
You got it. Oh, my
right.
God. I cannot believe that actually happened. Man, oh, man.
Good Lord.
We just made $20 more.
Yes, we did.
Kids.
Actually, we made quite a bit more as Coats for Kids Day continues. Got a handful of $20 donations from Michael, Robert, and Nate. Amy and Kelly both gave $40. Coda gave $50. Dennis is a part of Steve's favorite, the 69 Club, donated $69 over there. Our friend Jennifer with $102.
Oh.
And Daniel Fisher, as well as AutoNation Collision Bellevue, both donated $511 towards Coats for Kids.
Get out of here. Wow. Give what you can now. Coats for Kids Day, KISW.com.
Maximize the compensation for your injury claim with Phillips Law Firm. With over 80 years of combined legal experience, they won't allow the insurance companies to dictate what's good enough for you. Whether it's an auto accident or workplace injury, contact Phillips Law Firm today. If they don't win, you don't pay.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention LOVE20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. On We Can Do Hard Things, my wife Abby, my sister Amanda, and I talk honestly about the hard parts of life. Join us and guests like Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Brene Brown as we have refreshingly honest conversations. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Thursday, so listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things, an Odyssey podcast, available now for free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Let's be honest, preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. Wisp is changing the game. At hellowisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello-wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Maximize the compensation for your injury claim with Phillips Law Firm. With over 80 years of combined legal experience, they won't allow the insurance companies to dictate what's good enough for you. Whether it's an auto accident or workplace injury, contact Phillips Law Firm today. If they don't win, you don't pay.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith from the Men's Room. And did you know I have a podcast? Well, I do. The Podcast. New episodes uploaded every Wednesday on the Odyssey app.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Coats for Kids Day. We're getting it done, guys. We got a little bit of a mountain to climb here. We're trying to get to $50,000. That will put 2,500 coats on kids in need. $20 a piece. gets a kid a brand new American-made coat right here in the state of Washington to stay warm for the winter. And thanks to our friends at the Washington State Council of Firefighters, Operation Warm Coats for Kids is doing pretty good. We've got some donations coming in.
That we do. Sorry if I missed anybody. They are coming in rather quickly. We got a couple $50 donations from our friends Jason and Alan. Our friend Adam donated $40. A nice $20 donation from Jacob. Thank you very much. It's a coat on a kid. $100 donation from Jeremy Clark.
All right, Jeremy.
And then our friend Matt Ackerman, $511 toward Coats for Kids. We are climbing to that goal.
What's our number right now?
Currently, we are sitting at $34,446. We need $15,500 to get up there.
All right. Please give what you can now at KISW.com. Keep in mind, if you're going to play Big Dummy today, all we ask is that you stop by and make a small donation for the kids. If you can give $5, $10, $25, whatever you can give. If you're going to play Big Dummy, we're just saying today, if you can, honor system, just pay to play. So there you go. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Robert. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Robert, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Okay. All right, Robert, I got you, man. Robert, our men's room poll, Coats for Kids. What can you donate? $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I did 20 while I was on waiting.
Oh, you're the man. Hey, Robert, we appreciate that.
All right there, Robert. Here is your question. Okay, here we go. How old do you have to be to serve in the United States Senate?
I think 36.
35? 30. Can you want to guess the average age of a current United States senator? Senator. Yeah.
70. 61.
65.3 years.
President's 35.
35.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, president's 35, Senate is 30. All right, your question. What is the handicap of a scratch golfer?
7. I don't golf.
0.
They don't have one. Miles, why is it called a scratch golfer? I don't know that.
Basically means that you're going to shoot par wherever you go.
No. But I'm saying, why is the term scratch?
Yeah, that's a great question, man. Because typically, scratch typically means that you're not involved with something. You're a scratch. If you're
scratched from a handicap system. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right, your question, multiple choice. Bull sharks, saltwater crocodiles.
Whoa, dump it.
Sharks.
Sounds like a bull used the bathroom, doesn't it?
So, bull sharks.
Right in the water.
Bull sharks, saltwater crocodiles, hyenas, or pit bulls, or Tina. Which animal has the most powerful jaws among living animals?
Crocodile.
He says the crocodile. You know what? I didn't write down the answer, but
that is true.
Hold on. Yes, it is crocodile.
Isn't it like some 600 pounds of pressure that they can...
Because I was just reading a story last week. I don't remember what happened, but they were talking about this crocodile. Oh, it's the dinosaur head that they found, right?
Oh, okay, the 7-foot.
The big one. And they said this thing would be like...
the T-Rex of the ocean, essentially.
But how many times more significant its bite would be, even over the saltwater crocodile, which has the most powerful bite pressure on Earth. But I know bull sharks, I want to say, among the sharks, has the most powerful bite. Pretty sure pit bulls dominate the dogs. And I know hyenas are like, they have crazy strong jaws. So I like them.
Game is a Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Andy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Andy, sober or not sober today?
Not sober.
All right, Andy, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, Coats for Kids Day. You know what that means. You got to pay to play. So what can you give? $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I'm going to complete the other half of that coat and go with 10.
$10. All right. Another sleeve.
Hey, kids, you got sleeves now. Not a vest. All right, Andy, here's your question. In the late 1990s, what candy bar used the slogan, quote, 2 for me, none for you, which would also be called the Bunny Ranch? What was your guess?
Twix.
Is either that or Reese Cup, I figured.
Well done. Now, but since you're one and done, we do have your 50-50 question for you. True or false? Go to the world of food. Pineapples grow on trees. True or false?
True.
Nope.
They grow in the ground,
They
right?
grow in the ground.
They do.
Yes, they do.
They're little shrubs in the ground.
So is the pineapple part of them basically the root?
No, because
How much does it come out of the ground?
I think it starts, don't quote me, I'm going to look it up in just a second, but I believe it starts as a shrub. You get kind of almost a stalk that is the pineapple, and that's what Ken grows up there. Let me check it real quick.
Hello, Ken. Welcome to the men's room.
Why, hello, naked ladies.
Hola! Ken, are you sober or not sober?
Driving home to make myself not sober.
All right, good for you, Ken. Okay, codes for Kids Day. What can you give? $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I dropped a C note earlier this morning.
All right, Ken, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
So that's what a pineapple looks like in the ground. I'll be damned.
And thanks for giving it then, because now we still can't catch up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Someone here just said just donated $20 to Coach for Kids from the JJG, president of Veeds Head Smith's fan club.
Nice.
Texas chapter.
Texas chapter. Thank you.
Texas coming in strong.
Atta boy.
They don't need coats.
They're like, yeah, take it, man.
I'll tell you what, when I was in Austin at nighttime.
It gets cold.
Well, it's not that it got cold. It was just cold for them. Like during the day, they're like, it's almost chilly. I was like, this is effing awesome.
What was the temperature like?
Like mid-70s.
Like, you're
so
not cold.
at night, I'm in a T-shirt. They're all bundled up.
The hell's wrong with you people?
Man, oh, man. All right, Ken, here is your question. What are beavers called before they're full grown?
Stop. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. This feels like a trick question. What are
I have a joke.
What are beavers called?
Before they're fully grown?
I'm Chris Hansen.
I don't want to touch that. No, I'm not doing it.
No, they are called kits.
Kits. Okay.
No.
That's why I wrote it down and did not say it.
Bad man.
You should go ahead and have a seat.
All right, your question. Who played Judge Dredd in the 1995 movie by the same name?
Was that Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah. It was, in fact, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, the Joan Jett of freaking movies.
Oh.
What?
He's a little bigger than Joe Jett.
Well, I know.
No, we're saying the voice.
No, I know.
I had never heard her speak. All these years I've been aware of who she is, obviously. I'd never heard her speaking voice until we started playing that thing for the Odyssey app, and they're going, hey, man, the Joan Jett podcast. I'm like, that's cool. Like, what?
Are you Joe Perry? What just happened to you? Game is Big Dummy 206-803 round.
Hello, Shane. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Hello, Shane. Sober, not sober.
I am still at work. I am stone cold sober.
You should get drunk if you're still at work, man. Come on.
Shane, you know the deal. You got to pay to play today. Coach for Kids Day. Can you give $5, $10, $15, or $20?
$20.
$20.
Nice.
Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it.
All right, Shane, question number one for you. Derby, Hamburg, Deerstalker, and Trilby are all types of
Camo. I don't know.
hats. Yep, different types of hats.
Okay.
You unsophisticated swine. You don't earn a Derby, a Hamburg.
You ever been to a haberdasher?
Wouldn't that be a haberdashery? Or do you have a haberdasher on call?
Oh, no, I have a haberdasher.
You have a guy?
Yeah. I'm bald, dude. I need a haberdasher.
Welcome to Vinny's Haberdashery.
If somebody ever asked me if I wanted to go to the haberdashery with them, I'm not friends with that person.
Really? I assume I'm going to step in a Rolls Royce with him.
Is that why we don't hang out anymore, Ted?
Welcome to Mike's Haberdashery.
Sounds like a thrift store or something.
What, the haberdashery?
Just like call it a hat store.
But it's a haberdashery. To me, it sounds like something Yosemite Sam says when he's angry. Haberdashery. They don't cuss. All right. I'm going to scream that next time a woman excites me. Haberdashery. Woo. That's how you get him, Mike.
Do that again.
I'll tell you what, dude. All right, your question. The new Power Generation were the backing band of what artist?
The backing band of what artist?
The new Power
Yeah, I might go for the record here. Let's just say Joan Jett, because I got no clue.
I couldn't say that before then.
Was it Prince?
It was Prince.
Okay.
It was Prince and the Revolution. After the Revolution was the new Power Generation.
Gotcha.
And then he had no name, so I don't know what he called his band. All right, your question. What mountain chain runs from Maine to Alabama?
Appalachians.
Oh, yeah. Nice work. Nice work. Game is Big W 206-803 round.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
How's it going, guys?
Hola. Jeff, are you sober or not sober?
Sober. On my way home to do the same thing as the last guy.
All right, Jeff. You're paying to play today on Big Dummy Coats for Kids Day. Can you get $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I'm already part of that 69 club from BJ and
All right.
Nick.
Very good. Appreciate that, Jeff. Great work.
Yep.
All right, Jeff, here is your question. U.S. Marshal Bass Reeves may have inspired what fictional character?
I want to say Billy the Kid.
Lone Ranger?
The Lone Ranger.
Okay.
Because that's much cooler than Bass Reeves.
Your name rhymes with ass.
It's bios. All right, question. What city is mentioned in the first line of the Bob Seger song, Turn the Page?
Omaha.
Aha. You got it.
I think he just wanted to get it out of the way.
It's actually east of Omaha.
It's east of Omaha.
It is east of Omaha, but he still mentions Omaha.
Right, but it's not Omaha.
It is not Omaha.
It's east of
but it's still the first city
East of it, and
that he mentions.
It is. And I
That's
think
all.
it's a long, lonely highway.
It is. It's also Peyton Manning's favorite song.
Is that Lincoln, maybe, then?
What's that, Mike?
It's also Peyton Manning's favorite song.
Right.
Omaha, east of Omaha.
God, he had somebody on the Manning cast or something the other day, and they you know who it was? It was
Was it Cousins?
Yeah, it was an offensive lineman. He basically was just like, he's like, you know, once Peyton Manning started all that crap with those super long cadence, like, if anybody's ever played offensive line, that's a long time to be in your
Just stand there and not move.
Thanks,
Correct.
Peyton.
Right. And he was just like, dude, you're killing us.
Hello, Marshall. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, how you fellas doing?
Hola. Marshall, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober at work.
All right, Marshall. Let's see here. Our men's room poll. Here's what you do. Rip open one of those packages you think has money in it and then donate that to Coats for Kids. Can you give $5, 10, 15, or 20?
I could do 20.
20. Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Marshall. You got big plans for the holidays, Marshall?
My sorry daughters are coming into town.
Your sorry daughters?
Yeah, man, they just come in and just want money, and you know how that goes. So it's just
Damn, man.
Hey, I told you there's a reason I don't have Venmo.
I love them.
There's a reason I don't have Venmo.
No, we know you love them.
Oh, look.
Because otherwise, and they know you love them. Otherwise, they'd stop asking you for money.
I love my daughters more than anything in the world, but there's a reason I don't have Venmo. And people ask me. I said, a buddy wanted to give me money the other day. I'm like, he's like, why don't you have Venmo? Because I have two daughters.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the honest truth.
You can't make it easy.
No.
If you make it easy, it's going to happen all the time.
I just sent my mom a Venmo request last night. She's just old. Like, she was going to order me. She's like, you just order it. Here's my credit card number. I'm like, I'm not typing in your address and everything. I said, do you have Venmo? She goes, yeah. I said, I'll order it. I'll send you
Your mom has Venmo.
Yeah.
I mean, dang.
Miles, get Venmo. You can tell them no.
Okay.
It's just easier, especially on the golf course or when you're making bets. Like, it's just simpler.
Okay. Like, I don't have Venmo. My wife has Venmo, so if she does any Venmoing that needs to be done, I guess.
Yeah.
I just tell her. All right, here is your question. Before the wrestler Steve Austin was the Bionic Man. What was the name of the Bionic Woman? What was the character's name?
Daphne Austin? I have no idea. I don't know.
Daphne Austin.
It was Lindsay Wagner.
That was the actress.
But her name as far as her character.
Well, if I tell you, you're going to be like, oh, I remember. Jamie Summers.
Ooh, Jamie Summers.
Do you remember why she got her bionic stuff? Steve Austin was an astronaut. Spaceship crashed when it came back to Earth. They put him back together.
Sounds like a douche.
Only on the radio.
I don't know.
Remember, she was on a parachuting accident, Miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her parachute didn't open, man. So they said, well, we can save her or make her bionic. So they made her bionic. All right, Marshall, here is your question.
Lindsay Wagner, was she related to the other dude?
Robert Wagner?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. She may have been. All right, in what movie does Alec Baldwin play a ghost?
Alec Baldwin plays a ghost.
It doesn't start that way, but he ends up that way early in the movie.
I'm a cynical too. I should know this.
It's going to kill you if I tell you.
Yeah, probably. Man, I can't see this off my head.
Is it Scrooge or something?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, my God.
I told you, man, you're going to be unhappy when I tell you. I almost didn't even want to tell
I thought Alec Baldwin was the couple that was alive in that movie.
They were alive at the beginning
of
the movie. Spoiler alert, they die early in the movie. The rest of their time in the movie, they're ghosts.
Huh. I obviously don't remember the movie.
I only remember it because I saw it a few weeks ago, but kids, Dad, I'll be dead honest with you.
I was too busy vaping and getting groped.
All right, your question. What show debuted in 1963 is still on the air and is currently the longest-running sci-fi series?
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who it is. Nice job,
That is
Marshall.
unbelievable.
Happy
The
holidays.
Show's been on since 1963.
Codes for Kids Day continues. Please donate now, KISW.com.
We got a handful of donations here to send us into the break. Thank you to Christopher and Lisa and Nick, who are all donating $20 to $25 there. We got John and Iris that both donated $50. Construction Parts LLC in Spanaway donated $50. S.A. Summers donated $67. And then you guys get ready for this. Russell, James, Jim, Drew, Lazarus, Arps, and James all donated $100 to Coats for Kids.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jim.
Donate what you can now. The goal is to get brand new coats on 2,500 kids in Washington before we get off the air. Please donate what you can. KISW.com.
Let's be honest. Preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. WISP is changing the game. At hellowisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello.wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. They don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm, justice for you.
99.9 KISW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Codes for Kids Day on the Rock. Mike, how are we doing there on the donation so far?
Handful more came in during the break here. We got a couple $20 donations from our friends Raymond, Bub, Caden, I believe is how you say that name. Thank you for all those $20 donations. We got a couple $50 donations. One from Aaron over there. And then a $70 donation from Nick. And then we have a handful of $100 donations. We have a couple of anonymous donations. One from Daniel Rowland. Thank you very much. $150 from Sherry Jennings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sherry.
And then $169 from Steven Shark. Thank you guys very, very much. Getting us closer every time.
Goes $50,000.
Somebody here just donated $20, wanted to do it in Ted's name for the stolen bear in Klamath, but didn't know how. Peace, bitches. That's Raymond the transplant from Klamath Falls.
Oh, boy.
Oh, thanks, bud. Maybe I'll stop through there one more time.
Donate what you can now for the kids. KISW.com. All right, Big Dummy is the game. 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the men's room.
Yo, hola.
Aaron, sober or not sober?
A little in between. We'll go not sober, sipping on some bourbon.
All right,
somewhere in between.
Good for you. Okay, Aaron, it's Codes for Kids Day. You got to pay to play today. Can you give $5, $10, $15, or $20?
Yeah, that was me earlier for the big 5-0.
Oh,
right on, man. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, Aaron.
Absolutely.
All right, Aaron, here is your question. What element on the periodic table is represented by the letters HG?
HG.
That would
rat.
be hydrogyrum in Latin, you see.
HG. Is that Mercury?
Bam!
Wow.
One and done. Nice job, Eric.
Have a good day, guys.
Keep
Hang on. You got a bonus.
You got a bonus question with that big ass brain you got in that tiny ass head. All right. Let's see. All right. Ears of corn have an even number of rows. True or false?
Ooh. Let's go true.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. And the average ear has 16 rows of kernels. Now you know.
I'll be damned.
Make sure you point that out to people like this July 4th. It'll start to irritate.
Hey, that corn you're about to buy,
count them. 16. I'll bet you $100. Hey, easy money, man. Hello, David. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. David, are you sober or not sober?
Oh, I'm really high.
You're very high. All right, David, who's very high. You got to pay to play today. Men's room poll, Coats for Kids. What can you give? $5, 10, 15, or 20?
Just do 25 through their website.
All right.
Nice. Thank you, man.
While I was on hold. Perfect time.
All right, David, here's your question. Other than St. Patrick's Day, what other non-federal holiday was introduced to the United States by the Irish? Actually, the Irish and the Scottish.
Non-federal.
So you're not getting a day off for it, but everyone's aware of it. You know, Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day, all that.
I know, Arbor Day.
Give me a second. Real popular. It is a very popular non-federal holiday.
Is it like Labor Day? That's a federal holiday, sorry.
Real popular.
Well, Christmas is a federal holiday.
Christmas is a federal holiday.
Halloween?
It is Saints Day. It is Halloween, yeah, believe it or not.
I almost said All Saints Day, November 1st.
Wondering, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go, right? Super popular, but you're not getting a day off for it. All right.
Which is fair.
No, I agree. Like, you're going to go out and basically talk to strangers for candy. You can go to school. Shut the hell up. Not that I've had that conversation, but if I did say.
The wife and I actually took a walk on Halloween just to look at all the decorations and people in costumes and whatnot. We got invited up for some extra drinks and candy.
Really?
If I wasn't high out of my mind, I would have gone up there and parked there.
Yes, I mean, look, you're handing out candy. You might be having a beverage, and then you two come by. You don't even have kids. I'll be like, hey, you guys want a drink?
And that's exactly, that's what she did. And again, we were taking a nice, easy stroll down there. It was like, doggone it. If I would have known that, I'd have been down here in a minute, man.
Well, why couldn't you just go in stone and still drink, man?
Because I'm already nervous talking to people that I don't know, Steve. Then I'm just a little bit more paranoid.
Hey, look, I hung out at a friend's house. They didn't even have kids. They just had their gas fire pit set up in their driveway, and we went over there and had some beer.
Hooking up adults?
Yeah.
It's funny. I've had that before. You go out with the kids, and there's 1,000 kids. There's maybe 15 parents, and they go to certain houses, and they just hook you up with a nip of something. You're like, dude, right on.
Okay, I do have to dip in here real quick. I don't normally interrupt the program with Coats for Kids, but we got an update. Thank you to Andrew for your $10 donation. I appreciate you. Ken and the Baked Cafe both donated $100 to Coats for Kids. Galen donated $200, and we have a $300 donation from one Jen Mueller.
Oh, wow.
Jen.
Hello, Jen. Man. Thank you. I get back to watching her cooking show.
You know, I'll go back to watching your show now. That's all you had to do.
I was protesting for
one donation.
She made that one bad dish.
We should have had her on. She's always like, I'll come on anytime. Like,
why didn't you? Especially end of the year.
Jen, if you're in the area, come on up.
Yeah, I'll
give us a call.
All right. Your question, what Shakespeare...
Make us feel better about how bad the Seahawks are.
She don't get paid enough, bro.
And she can't.
I mean, she's probably like, you see what I see, right? All right, your question. What Shakespeare play features three witches chanting, quote, double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble?
I never paid any attention to any Shakespeare.
I didn't either.
A Midsummer's Night Dream, is that one of them?
That is a Shakespeare play. It's a good work, but
is
that's
it
not
Macbeth?
The one. It is Macbeth.
Okay.
They were the original speechwriters for Al Sharpton because he makes everything rhyme when he talks too. Little known fact, he's Shakespearean trained. Listen to any one of his speeches, you go like, yeah, that's Shakespeare influence right there.
My sister did Macbeth. The show was performed when I couldn't go and see it, but I did catch the video of it, and I remember witches in that one.
You actually watched the video?
I watched clips
of your sister's performance.
I watched clips of the video that she wanted me to see. I still have not seen the entire thing.
Yeah,
it was funny because somebody just ate it.
Because I'd been like, baby, I love you, but no. All right, your question. What elements on the periodic table is represented by the letters Fe? which is Latin for ferrum, which translates to firmness. That's why I got F-E tattooed on my penis.
Is it iron?
Boom. Nice job. Game is Big W 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Craig. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Craig, sober or not sober?
Sober. I'm driving.
All right, Craig, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, you got to pay to play today. Codes for Kids Day. Can you give $5, $10, 15, or 20 for us?
Let's do 240 for the 12.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Right.
Wow. All right. Craig, thank you.
All right, Craig, here's your question. What is the name of the internationally accepted calendar that we use? In other words, the one that makes 2023, 2023.
The calendar, huh?
Chronological? I don't know.
Chronological.
Christian?
Gregorian.
Used to be a lot of cool words that started with G.
Go on.
Gargoyle.
All right.
That's it.
Gregorian.
That's it, man. We're done.
You know, man, gargoyles.
Gregorian. Yep, I'm out.
Gnome.
No.
Guinea pig. By the way, why is gnome spelled like gnome, but the gnome as in the human genome, we spell with an E?
That'd be the perfect opportunity.
Right, just switch them out, man. Drop the G on a gnome
I guarantee
altogether.
you there's somebody that's confused because they see the word gnome and they think it's a genome.
A genome.
Yeah, well, I mean, why did we drop all the U's except in glamour?
Oh, you mean like when we came from England,
Yeah.
get to the States, like, we don't need your U's. And what's up with their spelling of theater? And why do you say aluminium? That's so many syllables. It's aluminum. Just say aluminum.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
I like saying petrol.
Yeah, petrol. The petrol station. All right, you're quite, you know what I like is bum wipe. Toilet paper, it's a straight up bum wipe. Yeah. You have any more bum wipe? Like, okay, right to the point. I dig that.
That's what I call my enemies.
Oh, bum wipe, yes. All right, here's your question. Which of the following countries is not considered part of Scandinavia? Norway, Finland, Denmark, or Sweden?
Finland?
Got it. Nice job.
Well done, man. Apparently, so I guess the breakdown essentially is this. Like, what is it? Norway, Denmark, and Sweden, I guess, carry very similar languages and have a similar history or something to that effect. And then Finland is just its own freaking thing.
Okay.
The land of Finns.
Codes for Kids Day, KISW.com. Please go and donate now. We're going to try to get up to $50,000 by 6 o'clock when we go off the air today.
We'll
the
get
goal,
there.
2,500 coats made here in the United States for kids who need them. $20 puts a brand new coat made right here in America on a child in Washington in need. So please help us reach that goal. I believe we are now under $15,000.
Nice.
Reach.
Come on.
So hopefully we're closing in on that number. But if you can, when you get home, if you're driving in your car, or if you can do it now at work, or if you're at home, please give what you can. 5, 10, 15, or $20.
By the way, Ted, thanks to one of our texters out there. I don't know if this is true, but it sounds like it makes sense. Why we dropped the U's.
Okay.
So, according to this person, we dropped the U's because ink was expensive and newspapers charged per letter.
Huh.
So basically, it's an economic decision. Like, dude, just drop the U. Just drop the U. People still know. Would that be the equivalent of like what the kids do now with all their LOL?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Just shorten it up.
Honestly, I never thought about it. And then I can't think of his name right now. A comedian was hosting SNL a few weeks ago, and they had this whole skit of like when America started.
Yeah.
And he's just going on about how we'll use a different system than the metric, and don't worry about it. And it's like, we'll drop all the U's, except in glamour.
Right.
This word. So just like, they're like, how does that make sense? Like, don't worry about it.
By the way, Ted, they say Ted is straight up gregarious today. Another cool G word.
Good G word. Yeah.
We got G words. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola!
Ben, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, driving home from work.
All right, Ben. Our men's room poll, it's Coats for Kids Day. You got to pay to play today. Can you get 5, 10, 15, or $20 to us?
Going $20.
$20. All right, Ben. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
It.
All right, $20 Ben. Here's your question. What year did Marty McFly go back to in the movie Back to the Future?
Oh, no.
The confidence is overwhelming.
So, 1964.
1960.
Nope.
59.
65.
1955.
That's right.
Because there's always someone out there who's got a poo-poo on anything that people enjoy. So, in the movie, at some point, he grabs an electric guitar and shreds on stage.
Yeah.
The guitar that he's playing actually was not invented for another 2 years.
So that's your problem. Not that he drove in a DeLorean and went back in the past.
What about the Chuck Berry song he played?
I don't know. But I'm like, that's what ruins this movie. Not that he got in a car and drove to the past in a DeLorean. That part, you're like, that makes complete sense to me. It's the fact that the guitar he used are bad.
I get that, though. If you're going to bend reality, at least do it right.
But is
Be
there any
thorough.
Okay. All right, fine. Mike sides with them.
Giving him a pass.
All right. Here's your question. What board game comes packaged with a small hourglass and 16 different letter cubes?
16 different letter cubes.
Yes, indeed. It's the name of my punk band.
Oh. I think I got this right, so I'll go sound pretty silly if I don't. But, Chuck, you owe me a shot. This is Boggle?
What does he owe you a shot for, if you're right or wrong?
Well, for just getting on Big Dummy. It's the first time either of us have actually made it on.
Make him buy you 2. You nailed it.
Okay.
It is, in fact, Boggle.
Nice job. I thought it was Yahtzee for some reason. I was trying to remember the games that had the
I don't think I ever actually played Boggle. Like, I'm aware of it. I remember being around. I don't know that I ever sat down and played it.
Isn't that one where you mess up all the letters there, and then you set it down, and everybody's got a pad of paper and a pencil. You flip the timer, and then you write down as many word combinations as you can
out of the
letters.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, that sounds like a game I'd love to play.
What's the one where you push down on the little bubble and it pops it?
That's Sorry or Trouble. One of the two.
Trouble.
Trouble. And there's no timer in Yahtzee if you're rolling dice.
Right. Gotcha.
And then what was the other one? I think it started with an S.
Scrabble.
No, categories?
Categories.
Where like you get one letter, and then you
Yeah.
got to start a word for that category.
Ted, just your opinion real quick. What do you think of the G word gargle?
Love it.
How about gnarly?
Gnarly.
That was a suggestion, just saying.
Gnarly's a good one. Gargle, yeah.
I feel like gargoyle takes over for gargle.
I like Gargle.
Gargle?
Well, gargoyles can.
Hello, David. Welcome to the men's room.
David, sober or not sober?
Well, I had a puff and I'm sipping on a brews, but I'd still say I'm pretty close to sober.
All right. Okay, David, you got to pay to play today. Codes for Kids Day, our men's room poll. Can you get $5, $10, $15, or $20?
I'm going to do 60. I'm going to put 3 coats on them kids, man.
Nice.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Well done.
We appreciate that, David.
Applause, man.
Crackers Live.
All right there, David. Here's your question. Snow White, The Little Mermaid, Cinderella, or Pinocchio? Which was originally published in 1883? Or 1885? Depends on my handwriting.
I'm going to say Pinocchio.
One and done.
Unbelievable, man.
Nice
All right,
job.
hang on. If you're going to be one and done, we're going to hit you with the 50-50 question.
Right on.
Let's see what we got here. All right, how about this? True or false, polo takes up the largest amount of space in terms of land area of all the sports.
Football?
No. True or false? Is it polo that's taking up all the space?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to say true.
Yeah, apparently their space is played on a pitch that's 300 yards by 160 yards.
Well, and you got to work horses out there.
I mean, that's kind of the thing.
Codes for Kids Day on the Rock. Please head to KISW.com now. There are 300,000 children in Washington State that live in poverty. The goal of Codes for Kids Day, with our help from the Washington State Council of Firefighters, is to put brand new coats on 2,500 kids in need in the state of Washington. Now, for $20, you will put a brand new American-made coat on a kid who needs one. KISW.com. Mike, we have some more people, hopefully, who have donated.
We absolutely do. Thank our friend Danny, who donated $10 to Coats for Kids. We got a handful of $20 donations. We got Carol, James, Scott, and Mark all donating $20. David with $25. There's Betsy with $20. We got Alexis, who donated $40. We got Cheryl, who donated $51. The 69 Club has a few new members.
Nice.
We got James and Francis and Chris all donating $69, including somebody who just calls themselves Me.
Me. Okay.
So you know who donated $69?
Me.
Nice. That's who. We got Tim, who donated $70. A little bit, $1 better there than the 69 Club. And then we got Steven and Brandon, both donating $100 to Coach for Kids.
Okay.
You got Greg, who's up at $100 for Coach for Kids as well. We got Billy Bean with $169 for Coach for Kids.
Billy Bean?
Billy Bean, man.
Tickle.
The Billy Bean. And we also, oh, come on, Miles.
Billy Tickle Bean.
Good God. And then we did have an anonymous $50 donation. And just now, thank you, Dan, for that $69 donation, all of which putting us at a total so far here on the show, 2 hours in, we are now at $38,371, meaning that in the next 2 hours, we just got to we're over to the halfway point at this point, but we need $11,000, $11,700 to get over that over that hump there.
Okay, please give what you can now. KISW.com, Coats for Kids Day. The goal, $50,000. And that puts Coats on 2,500 kids in the area who need it. So please, if you can give anything, head to KISW.com and give $5. Give whatever you got that you can afford.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we really appreciate
the season.
It. Yeah,
donate a cup of coffee, donate a tank of gas that can then go to Coats on Kids in Need.
Yeah, $20. I mean, I don't know. It's one beer at a sporting event.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Particularly if you're climbing clutch.
Yeah, like I'm going to the Kraken game tonight.
Game.
I got rather spend it on a kid getting a coat.
And in honor of Coats for Kids Day, the favorite foods of kids coming up with the head chef and Ted's Meat and Potatoes. You are listening to The Men's Room.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
Maximize the compensation for your injury claim with Phillips Law Firm. With over 80 years of combined legal experience, they won't allow the insurance companies to dictate what's good enough for you. Whether it's an auto accident or workplace injury, contact Phillips Law Firm today. If they don't win, you don't pay.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. On We Can Do Hard Things, my wife Abby, my sister Amanda, and I talk honestly about the hard parts of life. Join us and guests like Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Brene Brown as we have refreshingly honest conversations. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Thursday, so listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things, an Odyssey podcast, available now for free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Let's be honest, preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. WISP is changing the game. At hellowisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello-wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. They don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm, justice for you.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith from The Men's Room. And did you know I have a podcast? Well, I do. The Podcast. New episodes uploaded every Wednesday on the Odyssey app.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
It is KISW's Coats for Kids Day. The idea, put as many coats as we can here in the winter for kids in need in Washington State. And as we've told you many times, there are over 300,000 children in Washington State that live in poverty. That's a travesty all on its own. But this year, we're going to try to put brand new coats on 2,500 kids $20 puts a brand new coat on a child in need. They are made right here in the United States of America with our friends at the Washington State Council of Firefighters. Operation Warm for Coats for Kids. Hitting a pretty good number. The goal is $50,000 before we get off the air.
Right.
Mike, we've got some donations that have come in here in the last few minutes.
Even over the text. I don't know, like one guy says, I gave $200 this morning. Here's another $100. That's from Josh.
Oh, right on.
And then I like Wade. Wade says, sign me up for 50 kids, $1,000. Bring the
Oh,
boys.
my goodness.
Yeah, good
well
stuff,
done, man.
Nice
okay.
work.
So we do have a handful of donations. A whole bunch of them came in there, so I'm sorry if I missed you. They were coming in like hotcakes here. Handful of $20 donations from Melinda, Aaron, Sandra, Joanne, Big Bob Harrington, Christopher, Elena. All donated $20 as well as Funk Love.
Our buddy Funk Love saw him the other night.
$20.
Thank you, Funk.
$25 from Jake and Amy. Thank you very, very much. That's another coat and a piece for a kid right there. Jessica, Deb, Wendy, and Curtis all donated in the 40s when it came to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. A couple $50 donations from Stephen, Daniel, Rick, and Joseph, all donating $50. Thank you very much. We've got Marcy and Robert both donating $60. We've got David Stahl, who joined up at $68. Just wanted to be a little bit out there because we got a couple of 69 Club members, Brent and Truck Driving Mama, both donating $69. In the kind of $69 club, we got Justin Evans, Tracy Boner, not sure.
Boner.
How many ends?
One. B-O-N-R.
Boner.
And Dean and Kathy all donating $70. Thank you very much. And then here we move on to some heavy hitters. We got Andrew, Ryan, Julie, Leanne, Josh, Marlo, Taylor and Carly, Karen, Steven, all donating $100 to Coats for Kids. That's what? 5 coats a piece.
Yeah, 5 coats a piece. Yeah,
5 coats a piece there. In the $200 range, we got Jonathan and Benjamin and Karen all donating $200 to Coats for Kids.
Thank you, Karen.
We got Chris Duval.
We're sorry for the horrible things we say about you.
Yeah, I was like, do something good for that name for a change.
We got Chris Duval donating $300 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. And I'm going to take you guys back to one of the very big fun days of the summer. Men's Room World Tour location, Tony V's Garage.
Oh, yeah.
$500 to Coats for Kids.
All right.
There you go.
Ryan Castle bringing some goodies into the studio.
Yeah, Ryan Castle.
Right.
How you doing, man?
Now he's got to walk back in.
He's coming in. There we go. Ryan Castle in studio, ladies and gentlemen.
We're almost there. We're getting a little bit closer.
Yeah. We're going to hit this number.
Coats for Kids.
I'm sorry, what's going on today?
It's Coats for Kids Day, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing some good this holiday season with our friends from the Washington State Council of Firefighters, trying to raise $50,000 by the time that we are off the air.
Mm-hmm. You know, I have always said that if NPR could take a lesson from you guys on how to do fundraising, I might sit through Pledge Week.
Well, that's painful, isn't it? They all do it the same week, too.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
This important service depends on you.
Yeah, I just give the money to turn off C89.5. Like the hell of it. I'm not listening to you guys.
Thank you to Lauren and Rick for your $20 donations. Andy for $50. Jeff Roberts donating $70 to Coats for Kids. They are coming in like crazy,
Did you
ladies
guys
and
see
gentlemen.
Brent from Shinedown donated $5,000 yesterday?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
But we're convinced it's because he misread it and thought it was Goats for Kids.
Oh, that's probably.
Did you call him? Did you
I
get in
did.
touch
I
with
was
the
like,
people?
is this you? And he'd be like, yeah, that's me. He just did it.
To be decent.
Did it to do it. Yeah, he wasn't looking for any credit. Yeah.
All right, Mike. What do we have as far as the total?
The current total, we are looking for $50,000 to Coats for Kids. We are currently really zeroing in on that right there. We are at $42,041.
Okay. We have about an hour and a half. We have an hour and a half.
$7,000, $7,900.
How does that break down in $40 bags of cocaine?
These kids are.
I need a mathematic equivalent that I can understand.
Why is he scratching his
right
neck?
there? $50 from Scott. Thank you very much. Getting closer all the time, kids.
Okay. All right, let's see. The head chef's coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes. First, we have time for a few emails from the men's room at KISW.com. Jump right into the birthdays.
Cocaine that cheap?
What?
Yeah, it depends.
40 bags? Well, if you know the right guy, Ted.
I've never bought it. I don't know.
What I understand is yes, and typically it is sold, this is what I've heard, word on the street, $40 increments.
Okay.
And you might, get that A-ball at 120. I'm just throwing it out there.
I know those were 120.
Yeah, have her
so
50.
you can buy less than that. Is
Well,
what I've been told.
I never buy tiny amounts.
Sure.
He rolls kilos at a time.
Going to be up all night. Okay.
Charlie Sheen over here.
Please donate what you can now for Coats for Kids.
Ted's got tiger blood.
KISW.com. All right, let's get some birthdays out of the way here. Bajolos, can I get a birthday shout out for my son Steven on his 9th birthday? How about some advice from Coach Ted about turning 9 and getting his next victory royale in Fortnite? And Miles with some dad jokes. Lots of love. That from Mom and from Dad.
All right, 9 years old. You're probably in 2nd or 3rd grade.
3rd or 4th.
3rd or 4th?
Yeah, 3rd, I believe.
Coach doesn't know. I don't go in the schools. They just come out to the field. I coach them up. But 9's an important age. Sure, next year you'll be double digits. And people will be like, oh, you're double digits now. You got to be an adult. But 9 is fun. 9's a lot of fun. I would also recommend either a large pizza with your choice of toppings or a giant burger, maybe from the Red Robin, with a milkshake, and tell your dad I'm 9 years old. Tired of you saying no.
Yeah. Why is it with kids it's only one topping? You ever notice that? It's either cheese.
Pizza.
Cheese is very popular with the kids. Or you have the kids that have grown on to pepperoni. But after that, there's no combinations. Like no kid ever says,
because
like,
no frozen pizza does
Supreme.
No frozen pizza does a good job of letting them know that there's more to the world out there. But the beauty is this: when we order pizza, I can get my own. It's one of the few times that when I order, I'm going to eat myself.
My experience is that it's either cheese or pepperoni, but they do not switch camps.
No,
that's it.
I've watched a lot of
cheese.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like a cheese pizza, but I'm like, man, cheese. Can we do half cheese?
I don't mind a cheese pizza, but that's when I know I'm going to order another small pizza for me.
Yep, exactly.
Eat your by the way, Castle, someone did the math for you. At $42,282, you could get 1,057 bags of cocaine.
Okay. All right, we got some dad
Appreciate
jokes.
that. Send me that number.
Dad jokes for Steven on his 9th birthday. Okay. What's the best kind of music to listen to when you're fishing?
What's the best?
Pole music.
What is it?
Pole music? What the hell is it? What is pole music?
I don't know, but I said it confidently.
New wave?
The best kind of music to listen to when fishing is something catchy.
All right, okay.
A duck walks into a bar and buys everyone around. He tells the bartender what?
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill, yeah.
What do rabbits need after getting caught in the rain there, Stephen? A hair dryer. What did one candle say to the other?
Wax on, wax off?
No, do you want to go out tonight? And Dad, did you get a haircut? No, son. I got them all cut.
Oh, God. My dad would have used that joke when he was bald.
Ola Men's Room, today is my granddaughter Malaya's birthday. Can you please wish her a happy birthday? I'm her Nana. Thank you, guys. That from Melody Bales. A dealer's choice there, Mike, on granddaughter Malaya's birthday.
Fish challenge!
Kids like farts.
They do. They really do.
But Charles, I want to wish my husband Justin a very happy birthday and a happy 11th wedding anniversary, as well as happy birthday to me, too. Yes, we wrapped it all up in one day. What is better than that? Celebrating in lovely Lake Tahoe this year. Thanks, guys. That from Patricia. Give me your penis is too small and a big old fart.
Oh, my gosh.
Bitches, today is my 32 year of existence on this big blue ball, and unfortunately, no one I know listens to your show, so I guess I'll have to indulge a little bit of self-love. Give myself a shout-out.
Oh, okay, different.
As I'm sure you're all will agree with, especially Miles and Thrill, I certainly don't feel my age, at least mentally. Still feel like I can do all the things I did back at 18, and to a certain degree I still can, but unfortunately, my body loves to remind me of what I can no longer do, especially in the form of heartburn, acid reflux, back pain, leg cramps, not being as flexible as I used to be, and no energy. Boy, getting old sucks, but you guys wouldn't know anything about that, would you? So how about a Pat Sajak and the Dirty Germans telling me what I can look forward to tonight or this weekend? Maybe Coach Ted giving me advice on what I can do to make the most out of the rest of my 30s. That from your longtime listener, Chester, a.k.a. Chet.
She wants a D, and she's going to get one.
Yeah, based on your email, I guess what you can expect is to have lots of very achy sex. But that is okay. Work those joints. After all, your name is Chester. Somehow I feel like you're born to be in the sack.
Yeah, so the thing is, at your advanced age, don't be afraid to go side to side.
Yeah.
Why don't you relax? So you have some of this sexual enjoyment.
Yeah.
All right, last year, your 30s. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Number one, again, you can get away with stuff and be like, I'm only in my 30s. Actually, you can't. People smack you, son of a jackass. But if there's something you really want to do, either get it done now or just plan for it next year. Maybe you haven't left the country. You want to go see another country. Do it when you turn 40. Maybe you want to throw a huge bash. Do it. Maybe do what I did. Get a piñata, a nip-yata that's full of miniatures, and when you bust it open, you drink them.
Did you really do that?
Nip Yada.
My mom sent me one.
Nice.
And it's literally, the company's called Nip Yada, and it's filled with nips of liquor, and it is filled with miniatures, and when you bust it open, there's miniatures in there.
How many did you drink?
So here's the issue. The party I was at did not have a ton of people that booze a lot, so I think I had 3 of them. And also, I tried to use the little stick miles. It didn't work. Somebody tossed me a Louisville Slugger.
Oh, that works. That'll do it.
I was like, just pitch it, and I'll hit it.
Guys, please give a shout out to Connor for starting his next trip around the sun. He is 33 years old, listens to the show every day while working at a distillery, making award-winning spirits for all of us to enjoy. So please have the Dirty Germans discuss what a man of his potential should do to celebrate this special day. Thanks, guys. That from Chris.
Yeah, since you're distilling whiskey, I think tonight you go to Aurora Avenue, find a hooker, and see if she understands what you mean by, I want to put the cork in your bottle.
Yeah, I think the other thing you do since you work at that distillery is for your birthday. You don't get to drink a drop.
Yeah.
It's like reverse. Have a fun sober day.
A good day, guys. It's my boyfriend's 38th birthday. His name is Darren. Loves the show. I'd love to say happy birthday and that I love you. And would like to kindly request green beans, Pat Sajak, and the Dirty Germans talking about his last name, which is Pyle. Thanks so much for all you do. From Sarah.
Green beans. She wants a D, and she's going to get one.
Green beans. Green beans.
Yeah, the fact that your last name is Pyle, it gives me inspiration that tonight, me, you, and your girlfriend Sarah are going to recreate that sex move, the Pyle.
Yeah.
That'll be the meat in your sandwich.
Yeah, it just makes me think it's the first word of what's going to happen. Since I'm supposed to be pile drive you into that bed.
Jesus. All right, guys, here we go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks.
For the final time this year.
Yes. Remember, today is Coach for Kids Day. You can go to the Men's Room Twitter. There's a link there. You can go to KISW.com. Obviously, the page is up there. And go ahead and donate. So we're going to talk about some foods that kids love. Now, listen. If you're a parent, if you're not a parent, I'm sure maybe you're an aunt or an uncle. Maybe you just have friends with kids. I think everybody kind of knows what children eat.
There's some universal, some universal food solvents out there. Chicken nuggets. Most kids, I want to say, dig on apple slices or applesauce.
If they have to.
Yeah, but no one seems to really hate it, though. I don't know if it's one of their favorites, but they're down with it, you know?
Yeah, and also, like, think about what your elderly parents like.
Applesauce.
Grilled cheeses.
Yeah, yeah.
I think my mom would eat an applesauce and grilled cheese every day for lunch if she could. First off, the standard peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, come on, kids. Don't ever let it leave you, man.
As I've said before, I don't know how everybody else grew up. I had that so many days for my lunch that, like, in my early 20s, I, like, swore off peanut butter and jelly.
Really?
And then probably, like, 25, 26, I was like, oh, yeah, these are delicious. But that was just, I don't know, what my mom or dad made all the time. It was pretty much standard that it was peanut butter and jelly.
Once I discovered the Uncrustable lifestyle, I don't think I'll ever go back.
Yeah, you're back into
peanut butter and jelly was always kind of like the treat sandwich. So I didn't really like it I would get like the bologna and American cheese for lunch. And then if they hooked me up with the peanut butter and jelly, like, it was a special moment, man.
You're right. Bologna and cheese showed up a lot.
A lot.
I was always a mustard kid, too.
Yep, had that mustard.
Miles, you know, funny enough, we've been talking about Uncrustables. You love them now. When I was at Formula One in Vegas, our section had catered food by Wolfgang Puck. And one of them was fried peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I'm sitting there, I was like, this is delicious. But I was like, this is just a deep fried Uncrustable.
Yeah. Is that what it was?
I could be wrong. It was the exact same shape. It just didn't have the crimping.
Wolfgang, come on.
I saved some money.
The short rib grilled cheeses were awesome. All right, next on the list, again, everybody likes this, macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
Cheese. Now, here's the difference for children. When you say you love macaroni and cheese, that's not what they want. They want it yellow and out of a box.
Yes. Velveeta and shells or the traditional out of the packet?
Shells and cheese, maybe, but I
stick with the...
You can't do pan macaroni and cheese with kids.
No, my cousin Tom was telling me a story. He said they're at a restaurant, I guess a little nicer restaurant than they would usually, but they're meeting somebody, so they have the kids with them. And they're like do you have mac and cheese? And the lady's like, no. And she comes back, she goes, okay, we can get you mac and cheese, but it's just going to be, the stuff out of the box. And he said, he's already had a couple beers. He said he had to be like, oh, perfect. Like that's what we need.
Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, Miles, don't try to make a fancy one.
No.
Or
for
with
whatever
white
reason,
cheese.
don't make anything good.
That's not mac and cheese.
That's the basic rule of it.
Yeah.
It really is. My wife made this delicious breaded chicken thing. Me and her thought it was fantastic. The kids, it looks like a chicken nugget, but it doesn't exactly taste like the overly processed garbage we have in the freezer. They were completely uninterested.
Our buddy Marshawn, one Thanksgiving, he made 3 pans of homemade mac and cheese.
Wow. Uh-huh.
It was delicious, minus him leaving out the Worcestershire sauce. And, I watched a group of 5 kids just no, it's not yellow.
It's unbelievable.
It's like,
one day.
It's maddening.
It is. That's a good word for it, Miles. Next on the list, pizza.
Yeah, of course. I mean, come on.
This list also kind of gives you some options. I know a lot of people now, I don't know, you got to try out different cauliflower crust pizzas. The one I like is Tattooed Chef. But they're like, look, kids are going to eat a ton of pizza. So if you can sub it in, they might not notice. If you're just trying to save some calories or just sneak in a little extra fiber or whatever.
My ship has sailed. But with them, you don't actually know.
I'm a pizza snob. The older I get, the more I'm particular. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat a party pizza from Geno's. That's right up my alley. But anything else, I'll be like, oh, this sucks.
Next on the list, they go hamburgers, which I will admit, usually, I don't know. I feel like most parties I go to, unless somebody specifically is no cheese because they can't have cheese, I feel like people always get cheeseburgers. But it is funny. Kids are the only ones.
My daughter,
hamburger. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hamburger, and then she doesn't want the bun. So, if you take her one of these Red Robin, you know what I mean? And you get the kids to order their own food. And she does her pleases and thank yous, but you just look at the face on the waitstaff, and she's like, I want the whatever burger. And, of course, would you like the lettuce and tomato? No. And would you want cheese? Because typically, that's a sales pitch. Tell the kid you want cheese? No. And also, I don't want the bun. So it's always you just want a patty of cooked meat. Yes.
Yeah, I respect it. She's watching her carbs. Not that she has to.
I'll tell you something else.
I'm sure that her motivation said clearly.
Back to the box macaroni and cheese. If you make a hamburger at home, typically you'll cut an onion up, you'll make some lettuce, tomato, all the things. Kids don't like that crap.
No, absolutely.
So they really don't like the hamburger at home as much as they do when they go out.
I typically like the ones
rounding out the list, though, you'll have chicken nuggets, grilled cheeses, spaghetti, and tacos. Again, this is a list of kids' favorite foods because it is Coats for Kids Day. Mike, do we have an update?
Oh, you're damn right we got an update. Coats for Kids Day continues. We got a handful of donations here. Jordan, Sabrina, Randy, Travis, all donating $20.
Randy, Travis, holy hell. Wow.
All donating $20 to Coats for Kids. Thank you to Robert and Dale, who both donated $30 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. We've got Rick and Jeannie, Jason, Kelly, all donating in the 40s when it came to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. We've got Jason, Shane, Colleen, Mark, and Keith, all donating $50 to Coats for Kids. In the 60s, we got Ethan Anderson with $61. We got David Ward, Ryan Armstrong, and Isaac Ralston, all at $69.
Nice.
Join the 69 Club.
Nice.
We got your mom.
Your mom. Oh, I love your mom.
At $70. Thank you very much. And here we go. We got Chris, Tim, Preston, Nancy, Lawrence, Patty, all donating $100 to Coats for Kids.
Thank you.
We got Gavin donating $153 to Coats for Kids.
All right, Gavin.
Brent from Global Machine Works, $200. We got Philip donating $200.
Phil McCracken.
Yes.
Craig donating $245 to Coats for Kids.
Phil Europe.
And here you go. Are you guys ready for this? Karen Judson, $414
oh my God.
to Coats for Kids.
What? That's amazing.
Chris Calamendos, $690.
You're kidding me.
To Coats for Kids.
Man, what is our total now?
I'm going to hit the refresh button because they're coming blindingly fast, Miles. I can't even keep track of them at this point because we just got Kip, who just donated another $100. We got Vivian and Stella donating $200. Chris at $30, an anonymous $70 donation, a $20 donation from Sarah, all putting us at $45,975.
Ooh, we're $4,000 away.
We got this, dude.
We're $4,000 away. We're trying to reach $50,000 before the end of the show coming up here at 6 o'clock. If you can, please donate now. KISW.com.
Let's be honest. Preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. WISP is changing the game. At hellowisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello.wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. They don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm, justice for you.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention LOVE20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Coats for Kids Day. The goal is 2,500 coats for 2,500 kids. $20 puts a brand new American-made coat on a child in need in Washington State this holiday season. I know we've had some last-minute donations. We're trying to get to $50,000. That'll take care of 2,500 kids by 6. How are we doing there?
My goodness gracious, Miles, there has been an outpouring of generosity from you fine people just in the last few minutes here. So, in no particular order, with a $10 donation, we have Nathan and Jeffrey both donating $10 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. With $20, we have Chase, Derek, Nick, all donating $20, including Ted's Horsehead Skinless Banger Fornication. Wow. I mean, people can just put whatever note they want to in there, I guess.
All right. Hey, fun time.
Zachary with $25 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. We have Alexander, who donated $28 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. We have Brad with $40. We have Terry, Zach, Nate from Nebraska, all donating $50 to Coats for Kids.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. With the 69 Club, we got Larry jumping in and wanting to be a part of that as well. And then in the $70 donation area, we got Brett, we got Brian and Danny, we got North Star Fence. They were actually a part of the 69 Club, as it were.
Oh, nice.
And now we have Zeb, Kimberly, Alexander, Eric, Jeremy, Brian, Thomas, Sean, thelabwithbrad.com, all donating $100 to Coats for Kids. Thank you all very, very much. But wait, there's more. We got Dimitri and Lisa, both at $125 to Coats for Kids. Thank you all very, very much. We have Patrick and Isaac, both donating $200 to Coats for Kids. And are you guys ready for this one? I have an anonymous donation of $1,000 to Coats for Kids.
Anonymous?
Hey, look.
Anonymous.
Keep this in mind. Our goal is to put coats on 2,500 kids. If we can do more than that, there are 300,000 kids in the state that live in
poverty.
Do the
math on that.
So, look, this is just a fraction of the amount of coats that we need. We're just trying to get that goal hit by 6 o'clock. But please, we can push farther.
Yeah, absolutely,
we can
man.
do much better.
Absolutely, that is absolutely right that we can. And I'm you know what? Usually these are the headlines that I'm not working on, but there's so many donations flowing in here, and we are getting so doggone close to our goal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring you headlines that I'm not working on because we got people like Dimitri jumping in with $70 there. We got Mike donating another $100 to Coats for Kids, getting us a little bit closer there. We got Diane and Steve with $500 to Coats for Kids. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting so very, very close. We are a whisper's breath away from our goal of $50,000. We just need a few more donations. And in fact, you know what? If not just for the kids, it's also good for yourself.
It is good for yourself, man. They say it's better to give than receive, particularly with venereal diseases. But in this case, as well, I like this guy who says, I donated $10 during BJ and Migs. Just shot another $10. Wish I could afford more, fellas.
That's a coat.
But dude,
that's a
good
coat,
on you, man. You literally just put a coat on a child.
Exactly.
I mean, don't feel bad about what you can't do. You just put a coat.
And there's a reason why I'm
instead of buying a bottle of liquor, you know.
I'm reading every name, man, because every donation counts. Every dollar counts. It gets us a little bit closer every time.
How do you donate? That text just came in. How do I donate?
I was about to say, head on over to KISW.com. Look for the Coats for Kids link. And then follow that page. There's a big old donate now button. If you were waiting for your opportunity, now is your chance. Kelly just jumped in with a $10 donation there.
Nice.
It'll take you to the official Coats for Kids donation page. So again, if you can, if you're driving, pull over safely real quick for me. Jump on your phone, head on over to KISW.com. I think it's like the second link on the page there. And then it's Coats for Kids. KISW Coats for Kids 2023. Scroll on down to the big old click here to donate button. Click on that, and it's going to take you right on over to the donation page so that you can donate to Coats for Kids. As we were saying, it's also very, very good for you when it comes to donations. And in fact, as we're waiting for some more donations to jump in, my buddy VD, to round us out for the year, because tomorrow is the end of the year spectacular, so we're not going to be able to do another Men's Room Top 10. So let's do at least one more for the year.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
10 ways giving is good for you and your well-being. Giving a ride to a stranger is doing a nice thing, as long as they don't look like an axe murderer or smell. I also hold the door for ugly people and hot women alike.
You're a good man,
I'm
VD.
a nice person. In fact, I had a couple of girlfriends before and after my marriage, and I was very generous to them. I gave 2 of them pelvic inflammatory disease. What can I say? I'm a giver.
Dear God.
Mercy. Holds the door for ugly people.
Well, that serenading voice just earned us another $50 donation from Joshua. Thank you very much. Stuart with another $100 donation there to Coats for Kids. And these are some ways that giving is good for you. What do you know? Giving makes us feel happy. A 2008 study by Harvard Business School professor Michael Norton and colleagues found that giving money to someone else lifted participants' happiness more than spending it on themselves. Shocking. And it took Harvard to figure this out.
I mean, look, when I was a kid, Christmas was the greatest day ever because I got gifts. Whether I was good or bad, somehow Santa always managed to come through on a few things. Now that I am a parent, the thing that gets me excited about Christmas are my kids.
Absolutely.
When I was an adult and didn't have kids, it was a cool time to be off, and it's a good day. But now, like, I'm genuinely excited about it because I know what their faces are going to look like.
Hell yeah. Thank you to Lawrence for that $100 donation, getting us a little bit closer to our goal there.
By the way, you can also text GIVE to 44321.
Fantastic.
All right, there
Thank
you
you
go.
very much. Let's see here. These good feelings are reflected in our biology. In a 2006 study, colleagues at the National Institute of Health found that when people give to charities, it activates regions of the brain associated with pleasure, social connection, and trust, creating a warm glow effect.
Yeah, man.
Glow.
I mean, I'm not even a nice person, but when I do something nice, you do actually feel better.
So there's a lot of
So at
glowing
least
people
once
out there
a
right
week,
now.
you know, I feel okay.
A lot of glowing people like Austin, who donated $10, Danielle, who donated $20, Zach, who donated $40, and then Shane and Tasha, both donating $100 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much.
Think about what it's about.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't be afraid, you know. Maybe mention it tonight. You see your local bartender, be like, yeah, well, I mean, I put 2 kids in jackets today, so.
What have you
Exactly.
done?
Yeah, like, what have you been doing? Just working?
Exactly. Some more ways that giving is good for you. It's good for your health. A wide range of research has linked different forms of generosity to better health, even among the sick and elderly. In his book, Why Good Things Happen to Good People, Stephen Post, a professor of preventative medicine at Stony Brook University, reports that giving to others has been shown to increase health benefits in people with chronic illnesses, including HIV and multiple sclerosis. So, Magic
I have
Johnson,
both of those.
give some of your money away.
Oh, you ain't feeling good? Why don't you give me $100, brother?
Right. Then you can be like people who are good and healthy, like Heather, who donated $20. And and Donald, who donated $20. Adam and Jackie,
You don't know that they're healthy.
Drew.
They might have HIV and multiple sclerosis.
Just for the record, Magic does a lot of good philanthropy
know he
work.
does.
I get the joke. I was like, Magic Johnson's actually, he does some awesome stuff.
He's done a couple of good
But he
things.
also owns part of the Dodgers, so screw him. You're right, Mike.
Drew with $50. Thank you very much. And we got Peter jumping in with another $100. That's 5 coats on kids right there.
Damn, man.
Man,
5
coming
coats,
out
man.
swinging.
Good lordy, and here they keep on coming, too. We got Aaron, who donated $20. We got Proform Chiropractic and Sports Injury. Proform Chiropractic and Sports
I got
Injury.
Proform. I should go there.
Donated $100.
All right.
5 coats to kids. Joe donated $200.
There's
That's
8.
10 coats on kids.
10, yes. Good math.
Did you say
Good math.
8?
Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
That's 55 coats.
Goodness gracious, and they keep pouring in. We got Patrick and 2 different Patricks, actually, donating $20. Thank you very much. In the 69 Club, we got Steven. Thank you very much. And we got...
They should get a card if you join the 69 Club. You know what I mean? Like, Meg should be like, yeah.
Extreme Mobile Makeovers jumping in with a $100 donation. Thank you
Why
very,
is
very
it
much.
an extreme you're talking about homes, I hope.
Extreme Mobile Makeover.
Oh, sorry, man. I was
Mobile
picturing like a
homes.
person like, you are so ugly that they showed up to you.
Tom, thank you very much for your $100 donation as well. Getting us even closer, putting more coats on kids indeed. We appreciate you guys.
Just got a $100 donation from, as they say, Batman and Batgirl.
Batman and Batgirl.
Is that Batman?
Take this $100. Thank you. Make sure it goes to something good. I'd have brought it myself, but I'm running late.
Cheyenne with $20. Thank you very much. And we got Eric and Kramer both donating $50 apiece.
Hey, Jerry!
There's Chris jumping in with $69 in the 69 Club. We got Connie with $25, Lisa at $20, Chris at $41. If you want to know how to donate, if you're just hearing this now, head on over to KISW.com. There is a KISW Coats for Kids 2023 link that if you follow that, there's a big blue donate now button, and that'll take you to the actual official donation page where I can read your donation right here. I can hopefully get your name out there. Also, if you're donating on behalf of your business, not a bad idea to let us know that you're donating on behalf of your business there. Like Lisa.
I'm Googling Proform right now.
There you go.
I need a chiropractor.
We got Chris and William both donating $40 to Coats for Kids. Thank you very much. Kelsey jumping in with $5.
Kelsey Grammer? Holy crap.
We got Travis jumping in with $20, as well as Paulie's at Earl's.
A lot of Travises are donating today. It's one name I keep hearing.
It's a good name
Maybe
for
it's
Travis.
one dude who's just like, take my money, or there's more Travises in the world than I thought.
Is that Paulie at Earl's, or is it Paulie's at Earl's?
It's Paulie's at Earl's. My bad. Paulie's at Earl's.
All right, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you got it. Okay. You corrected me. So
shout out to Paulie's.
Paulie's at
Earl's.
Earl's. There we go. Jason donating $20, and we got Katie and Brendan both jumping in and joining Steve Miggs' 69 Club with $69 there. We got Christina and Thomas both jumping in at $25, and Tyson donating $40 to Coats for Kids. We are making change happen as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys. Some more ways that giving is good for you. It promotes cooperation and social connection.
Well, sure. I guess that's the whole point, right?
Who'd have thought? When you give, you're more likely to get back. Several studies, including work by sociologist Brent Simpson and Rob Willer, have suggested that when you give to others, your generosity is likely to be rewarded by others down the line, sometimes by the person you gave to, sometimes by someone else.
That's why I get so mad when I hold the door open for someone, not the ugly people, and they don't say thank you. Like,
My God. Or would you wait and let somebody make that right turn?
And you don't get the wave.
Give me a wave.
That's all you need to do, and it makes
Give
a
me
world of
a peace
difference.
sign.
Yeah.
Acknowledge me.
Mike, a little factoid here for you.
What you got?
Washington State Council Firefighters Operation Warm Coats for Kids has been going on since 1998.
Okay.
No kidding.
Okay. So they've been around for a while. They have helped over 5 million children.
Wow,
in the
man.
area. Okay.
I can't even help my own two kids.
Again, there are 300,000 kids in Washington State that live in poverty. Our goal is 2,500 coats. Let's get way above that and see if we can make a difference more so than
You're damn
just
straight.
2,500 kids. It's a fraction of the kids in need.
The way that we were going, man, we're going to blow right past this goal, and I want to see just how many we can get there. I want to smash this goal right out of the water, man, and that's going to help with people like Jeff, who donated $20. We have another anonymous $20 donation. Thank you very much. We got Shannon jumping in at $70, and we got Derek and Jameson both donating $100.
I might be drunk, but I got my money. I want the kids to be gold.
Mike, I found out Paulie's at Earl's is the food spot inside of that famous bar on the Ave, Earl's.
No kidding.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Oh, all right. That makes complete sense.
We got Justin, who's jumping in with a $10 donation. Travis and Ears94 Gen B donating $20 apiece.
Jen B.
Bacon just donated $20 himself.
Thank you, Bacon. We appreciate you. We got Chow donating $70 to Coats for Kids. Making change happen, guys. I appreciate you. We're gonna jump in here. Another way that giving is good for you. Giving evokes gratitude. Whether you're on the giving or receiving end of a gift, that gift can elicit feelings of gratitude. It can be a way of expressing gratitude or instilling gratitude in the recipient.
Absolutely.
The research has found that gratitude is integral to happiness, health, and social bonds.
Integral.
Thank you, Steve.
It is, man.
Integral.
It really is.
It is. Give. It's good for you. It makes you happy. Like Chris, who's donating $50. We got Dave, who's jumping in at $10. Mary at $40. We got Terry and Matt both jumping in at the 69 Club.
Terry.
They sound like two cats that would hop into the 69 Club.
And then there's Alicia, who's jumping in with a $50 donation as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Coats for Kids Day continues. If you want to know how to give, head on over to KISW.com. Click on that Coats for Kids link. Hit the big Donate Now button. That's right.
Where are we at now?
$53,542. You're damn right. Don't stop.
You're damn right.
Don't stop.
Don't stop at all.
Please. $20 puts a coat on a kid in need.
That's right.
$20.
This train ain't left the station yet. We're still taking donations.
Man. So we hit it.
We did.
Let's keep rolling,
We hit
baby.
that number, and I will be back with you guys at 5:50 to give one final push here for the Men's Room Show.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Good work,
Headlines
Mike.
are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This at 206-803-ROCK.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. They don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm, justice for you.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. On We Can Do Hard Things, my wife Abby, my sister Amanda, and I talk honestly about the hard parts of life. Join us and guests like Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Brene Brown as we have refreshingly honest conversations. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Thursday, so listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things, an Odyssey podcast, available now for free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Let's be honest, preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. WISP is changing the game. At hellowisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello.wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. They don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm, justice for you.
What's up? It's your boy, The Ted Smith from the Men's Room. And did you know I have a podcast? Well, I do. The Podcast. New episodes uploaded every Wednesday on the Odyssey app.
Can we manage to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the Men's Room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to see Drink Desk and Steve Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. I had a shot set up, but the fact that we already hit the goal that we set before we even got to the shot of the day, man, it's to every single person that donated. I want to specifically say the Travises, Not for any reason other than I did not know so many frickin' Travises lived in the Pacific Northwest and a lot of Karens because, let's face it, your name has been dragged through the mud. If anyone uses the name Karen, it's almost a slur. So the fact that they're not all bad.
They keep coming in, too. We got Mario at $28. We got Amanda at $100. Robert at $50. Matthias, $150. And then $500 from Twin City Foods Incorporated.
Nice.
Twin City Foods.
Yeah, man. Honest to God, like I said, I had something else planned. I did not know if we would reach this goal today. But the fact that we hit it, and we still have an hour left in the show or so, right?
We're going to keep going.
We already hit this. And keep in mind, make no mistake about this. We have nothing to do with it other than telling you about it. But you guys have contributed to make this possible. And as a parent who has kids, luckily they are not cold. They are provided for, but you don't not recognize how awful of a situation that is. And it's absolutely ridiculous. So thank you guys, at least for stepping up, where a lot of other systems fail, I guess.
Yes.
You know, but you're doing the right thing, man. That is cool. And it's cool you can come together and do this, and hopefully word gets to these kids, and those kids will later listen to KISW, specifically the show. Yes, that was my selfish bit. No, but seriously, man, thank you guys so much for doing that. So let's freaking drink, man. Hey, and if you donated, you deserve to drink a shot yourself, man.
Exactly.
If you can't do it now because
we'll drink one for
the cop currently has you pulled over and you're trying to hide your liquor bottle, we don't care. We're not here to judge. No. But do one later if you can't do it now. Some of you have probably already done it before now.
There's an
Just
anonymous...
remember, if the cop asks, you drinking? You say, you buying?
You got an anonymous $300 donation. Autumn with $100. Matt and Ernie both at $50. We got Kevin at the $69 donation. Keep them coming, guys.
Yeah, dude, this is fantastic. This is good. I'm actually in a good mood, and I'm a grumpy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Ask anyone in my family. So we pour this booze, and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichola.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth. Thank you, Castle. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Shannon. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hey, thanks.
Hola. All right, Shannon, you understand how this here game is played?
I believe so.
Oh, boy. Well,
Shannon,
look,
is your family Irish?
I'm a newbie. This is my first time calling in the KISW. Last time, I think I talked to Downtown Joe.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
It has been a hot minute, my friend.
It's been 40 years since I got a phone.
Yeah, 1996, I would say.
Wow, man.
Well, thanks for checking back in.
Yeah, there you go. 27 years later, and everyone, Shannon is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
that is right.
Less hair and a bigger belly.
Yeah.
Hey, I won front row passes and backstage passes to Rush. Roll the Bone Tour from KISW.
That was a great
that was
album,
actually a great tour. Yeah,
man.
dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't do anything like that now. We're not going to hook you up. But you have your chance to boost your ego a little bit with this game. So I'm going to offer you 3 different categories of stories. After I read the story to you, I will give you multiple choices as a decision to what is responsible or what's at the center of the story. So as far as your categories go, we have the wonderful world of drugs. We have what we call interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone. And finally, Animalize This, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem.
Okay. I would have to go with drugs.
Shannon, I've said that many times myself. All right, here's your story. We go to the fine state of Georgia, where a man came afoul of deputies when they said he got high on drugs, put on a chicken suit, and became disorderly. Sheriff Howard Sills said that a woman called to report that her ex-boyfriend had basically gone nuts on drugs and was beating on passing by cars and screaming and hollering at them. I want to say our own Mike Hawk had this story a couple of weeks ago. Well, officers responded to a neighborhood near Lake Oconee, where they found 47-year-old Jason Pinch walking through a neighborhood, pounding on vehicles with his fist. He was wearing what officers described as a yellow onesie-style pajama outfit meant to resemble a chicken. And looking at the pictures, that is exactly what he was wearing. Now, he continued to beat on passing cars, even the police patrol car. So officers called an ambulance, and they tried to arrest him. Now, Pinch repeatedly asked deputies if they were real and if he was real. And after he was taken into custody, he continued to ask the police officers if they were real and, quote, if he was at that time laying in a hammock at his own home. Well, officers were able to finally stun him with the taser, and he was arrested on charges of disorderly conduct and misdemeanor obstruction of peace officer. The question is, what drug was he high on while dressed as a chicken and questioning his reality? Was he on acid? Was he on PCP? Was he on mushrooms? Or was he on meth? So acid, PCP, mushrooms, or meth. What drug was this chicken costume wearing man on?
Where'd you say it was?
This is somewhere in Georgia, Putnam County, Georgia.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So he thought he was in a hammock.
He wondered if he was. He wasn't sure.
If you're on meth, you're highly aware of what's going on.
Are you?
Acid, you are definitely highly aware of what's going on. PCP and mushrooms, I think, are the natural selections in here based on you not knowing physically where your body is. Because of that, Shannon, I'm going to go mushrooms.
I would go mushrooms also, honestly.
Okay.
Have you done mushrooms there, Shannon?
I have.
So, yes. Have you taken that long to answer? The answer is yes. All right.
And close to Georgia.
Did you wear a chicken onesie?
I did not.
Okay.
Did you go to Waffle House?
No. I did see some tiles on the bathroom floor move. But
all right. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's either acid, but it also could be meth. Because he sounds pretty whacked out.
A little whacked out. He's punching cars while dressed as a chicken.
Oh.
Yeah, punching cars does sound like a meth.
I'll go meth.
You're going to go meth? Okay. And Shannon, you're going to stick with mushrooms, right?
I'm sticking with mushrooms.
What was this guy on, this chicken wearing costume man punching cars? Was he on acid, PCP, mushrooms, or meth? We'll find out next.
That was a tease. Let's be honest. Preventing pregnancy is a pain. Whether you're picking birth control up every month or running to grab Plan B, it costs too much time, money, and effort. All while your partner gets to go about their day uninterrupted. Wisp is changing the game. At hellowisp.com, you can get the reproductive care you need without stepping foot in a doctor's office or waiting in line. Have birth control delivered on your schedule and get emergency contraceptive before you need it. Use code CARE, C-A-R-E, at hellowisp.com for 15% off your first order. That's hello.wisp.com and have it delivered for free.
Imagine the relief of securing fair compensation for an accident you were in, where the insurance companies aren't dictating what's good enough and your injuries and suffering are truly acknowledged. Whether it's an auto accident, a workplace injury, or slip and fall, Phillips Law Firm has dedicated over 2 decades to ensuring their clients receive the rightful compensation and attention they deserve. Call 1-800-JUSTICE today or visit justiceforyou.com. If they don't win, you don't pay. Phillips Law Firm. Justice for you.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love 20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Category is drugs on profile. This we got a Georgia man. He got real high. Decided to put on a chicken suit. Girlfriend called 911 like, hey, my boyfriend's losing his mind.
She's trying to protect him from himself.
He's outside and he's beating on cars while in a chicken suit. The question is, what drug was he on? Acid, PCP, mushrooms, or meth?
You know, the best thing about this situation, and let's be honest, is, when the girlfriend calls the cops to explain what's happening, they ask for a description of the suspect. Like, he's the guy in the chicken suit. Like, you don't need to do a whole lot. The guy in the chicken suit, that's him. And Shannon, we asked you about this. What drug was he on? Let us start with the Ted Smith.
Oh.
You know, the methamphetamine? I'm afraid it was not meth. Now, Shannon, you agreed with Miles. I've known Miles for decades now. I know Miles knows his drugs, and the fact that you agreed with him tells me that you know your drugs, too, because you both went with mushrooms. You are correct.
Hey. I don't know where I am. I'm in a hammock. Did I hurt anyone?
Am I in a hammock? Are you real?
Right.
Like, wow,
okay.
Man.
Those are shrooms. Now, for all TV news all the time, and it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got Seth Meyers, the Jimmies,
Fallon and Kimmel,
Writers, or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It's right there in the title. All these guys have talented teams of writers helping come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
Tesla is recalling nearly all of their cars in the United States to fix a problem that monitors drivers using autopilot. Other than the batteries exploding and then autopilot not working, the cars are great.
The Ted Smith.
Yes.
Fallon.
Tesla is recalling nearly all 2 million of their cars sold in the U.S. to fix a system that monitors drivers using autopilot. Yeah. You know, other than the batteries exploding and the autopilot not working, the cars are great.
Grubhub has released its 2023 Delivered Report, where they announce all of this year's ordering trends. They would have called it Wrapped, but everyone knows by the time Grubhub gets to your place, it's already been unwrapped.
Kimmel.
Writers.
Fallon.
Grubhub just released their 2023 Delivered Report, where they announced all of this year's ordering trends. Yeah, they would have called it Grubhub Wrapped, but everyone knows by the time your Grubhub gets to you, it's already been unwrapped.
There's a new dating term called Golden Retriever Man. It's a guy who, like the breed of dog is, soft, gentle, affectionate, eager to please, and not to mention easy to train. And the women who refer to men like this also have a term, gold digger.
Ted Smith.
Yes. Yeah, that's me. That is mean. You call a man a golden retriever.
I know.
It's not calling him a dog. It's more he has golden retriever energy.
I know what it means, Mike. I still think it's pretty bad.
I'm not saying he's a golden retriever.
Yeah, he's just easy to train. What you gonna train me on?
I'll tell you that. You want me a golden retriever, keep in mind I'm going to lick you everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to lick you. Lick.
Not training me. Give me that treat. The makers of Doritos have announced a partnership with a flavor company to create a nacho cheese flavored alcohol.
Great.
It's a perfect way to celebrate when Maury says, "You're not the father."
Seth Meyers.
Fallon. Myers.
The makers of Doritos have announced a partnership with the flavor company Empirical to offer a nacho cheese flavored alcohol. It's a perfect way to celebrate when Maury says you're not the father.
All right. AV Club, they put out a list here of the 10 best shows and the 10 worst shows of the year last year. Is there any shows you guys found that you really liked this year?
The problem is, by the time I found it, the show's already been canceled. It's one of those.
No.
It's a streaming thing, right? So, Game of Thrones, I got there a year and a half late. Doesn't matter. But the show S.E.E. with Jason Momoa, addicted. Someone told me, dude, you'd like it. First episode, I wasn't sure. Second episode, I go, maybe. Now I am in season 2. I'm absolutely addicted to the show.
That's funny, because I really enjoyed that Jason Momoa one about the fur traders.
That's right. He was in that too, right?
Yeah.
Dude, and you know what? He's a big, sexy man. He's actually a really good actor, too.
Yeah.
As I watch this show, I'm like, this dude is actually really solid.
He's one of those few people that comes off that, like, women love him. Right?
Guys like him.
Guys like him. But also, he just comes off as, like if he came in here and was like, hey, I don't want to be on the show. I just want to have some drinks and BS. You'd be like,
come on.
Cool. Right? I also feel like if Jason Momoa showed up at your house and said, hey, have fun this afternoon. I'll babysit your kids. You'd be like, cool. Yeah, all right, Jason Momoa.
Never met you. Knock yourself out.
The only thing I wouldn't let him do is go on a date with my girlfriend.
No, I'm not stupid.
I'm a Star Wars geek, Ted, so Ahsoka, even though it wasn't my favorite series, it was still good.
All right.
We know you watched it.
Disney Plus. I know. You're a huge Star Wars fan.
What have you watched this year? Whether it was supposed to be this year or it's already come to pass. As far as your favorite shows.
That Jason Momoa one, the Frontier one, like it was super interesting, and God, it was violent. That one was good. I'm trying to remember.
You like violence, though. We both do.
Yeah, if I'm watching
we
stuff.
kind of like it presented in a different way, but inevitably both you and I are like, and it's plenty violent.
It is. The only thing like there's a show, right, called I Survived.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
and I've seen it before.
That,
and Throw, I don't know if Miles and Mike were in there, but we were talking about it. I don't know. I think it's a good thing about, like, it's a little weird that I can deal with the normal violence, but like when people are raping people and stuff, that's why I'm like, all right, I got to turn this off.
I do not enjoy that.
Yeah,
right.
it's like, this is too much. You know
I
what
need violence because you're angry and it's personal.
Yeah. And it's like, look, me and Mike talk about, when you watch Breaking Bad, Jesse is using methamphetamine for a bulk of the seasons. Yeah. But for some reason, in the one season with that girl, when he decides to put a needle in his arm and do heroin, I'm like, no! Jesse, what are you doing?
Got your whole life, man. Don't throw it away.
Right.
Go back to the meth.
It's like he's blatantly been using meth, but I'm like, dude, that's bad.
Don't take it one step farther.
All right, so everybody's got weird things. All right, let's see. Let's start with the worst shows. They said The Crowded Room on Apple TV, Velma on Max.
Velma is a Scooby-Doo spinoff.
Yes.
Correct. But I have not heard a lot of people be pumped about that one. Citadel on Prime Video.
I tried that. That show sucked.
They said The Flash on the CW.
Haven't watched The Flash. I don't know.
All right. I like this one. Big Brother makes the list on CBS.
Well, yeah. I mean, the people that like it are going to like it, but I don't even think they would defend it as, this is television masterpiece. It's just something they like.
Okay, I was just about to
It's like Maury Povich, right? Like
you're right. And there is a bulk of people who love Big Brother.
And I get it.
If you don't like it, like, trust, I think the show sucks.
Yeah.
But you're right. People that are into it love it and talk about it all the time.
Absolutely.
Alert, Missing Persons Unit on Fox. They said that was a bad one. Fubar on Netflix.
Really? A show called Fubar?
Yeah.
I guess I said, don't keep your hopes up. It's in the name.
Right, Fubar, Snafu.
Right.
I know there's a third one, but I can never remember it. Because when we were in Baltimore years ago, we were talking about it on the evening show, and some military guy called in and was like, this is what it means.
Oh, God,
There is a third one.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion on Disney Plus.
I tried that one. Sci-fi, I'll give it a shot. Horrible.
All right, Fear of the Walking Dead. AMC. That one, and then on HBO, The Idol. Mike, did you watch it?
They had a bunch of crap go down at the beginning of that show.
On
like
The
people
Idol?
leaving and coming back. I didn't watch it. I don't have HBO, but
All right.
I was just going to say, Fear of the Walking Dead is the spin-off there, The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Which is funny.
Thank you, Mike. We couldn't have pieced that together.
Just wanted to toss that in there. I mean, there seemed to be a little bit of confusion, so I was trying to clear it up.
Thank you.
I know.
See you in hell, my friend.
All right, now these are what they ranked as the best shows of last year.
Can I guess any one of them? And I'm sure I've not.
Okay.
I'm going to say Succession.
But by the way,
Succession, number one.
Okay.
Okay, I hear nothing but good things. I do not know what it's about. I don't know anything about it. I've seen commercials, etc. I just have not watched it, but my wife and I agreed that maybe over this Christmas break, we watch it to see what the hype's about.
Back to the 10 worst. Do you think that they have stand a chance to be around next season?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They didn't say you're getting canceled.
They just said you
so
suck.
sucks. Yeah.
All right, keep guessing for best shows of the year.
Best show. Okay, so hang on.
Miles, I know you watch one of them.
Oh, man.
Is like The Crown on there?
Is it just based on what came out this year, or is it just, they maybe have been around for a while?
The Queen's Gambit.
Oh, you know me then. Dancing with the Stars.
Nope. Barry on HBO.
Oh, Barry is
okay.
good.
All right.
That's number 3. What else was I going to say? Reservation Dogs on FX. God. I've heard a lot of good things about that. I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Barry can be dark, though, Ted.
Didn't Netflix have a big show come out, too?
Netflix.
The one from Netflix was Beef. Have either of you guys watched this?
No, I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, it's a vegan show.
Beef is actually a very good show. I watched this one.
Is it fictional?
It's fictional, but it's set in like a real world environment.
Okay. All right.
So it's basically like two people who in different ways are kind of getting, like, people are taking advantage of them, right? And they're getting towards the end of the string. Like,
I got you.
Like, I know what you're doing. Like, they don't say it, but you can
say
tell.
this is Netflix. I'm not kidding.
Correct.
Like, every show you've mentioned, I've heard of, at least, right? But I've never even heard of that one.
So Beef is funny because they end up getting in an accident together, but they basically channel all that on each other.
Okay.
So while they're very nice, generally kind of go, people like that, they're tired of people taking advantage and stepping on them.
Okay.
But somehow it all gets and it's there's some dark comedy, but it's pretty damn good. I enjoyed that one. Telemarketers on HBO. This is on the best shows of the year list. The other two, Comedy Central. I'm not really too familiar with that one. The Last of Us on HBO.
That's a pretty good show.
That was the one that I was trying to think of. I remember that there was a big adaptation that came out, and that one got huge.
You're not going to feel great when you watch it, but it was a really good show.
I actually played the game, and it was a very fun game. So I'm not
right.
shocked.
That's right. It's from a video game.
And the thing is that what they finally did is they took the video game was a story. You were playing a character in a movie, basically. Everything was just kind of go from A to B. Yeah,
Sure.
there's going to be some difficulty. There might be some puzzles that you got to go through, but you in a sense are just literally watching a movie with a controller in your hand. And that rubric has been the same at a lot of different video games and adaptations that have turned into video games. And so there's been an outcry from the gaming crew that have been like, you guys had the movie right there. We just wanted it on the screen where we didn't have the controller in our hand, but they all screwed it up. They all took their own spin from it. The Last of Us was one of the first ones that actually was like, why don't we just take the script from the video game and put
make
it
it a
out
movie?
there? And they made a great adaptation.
I will say this, a lot of people are texting. If you have not watched Succession, like I have not watched Succession, a lot of people on the text line are like, watch it. It's worth it.
That's what I've heard too. And I was like, I don't care about like super wealthy people and pass it down. And everybody's like, no. It's a good show. You'll still like it. And honestly, I've got to watch The Bear. Yes. I know you right because you cooked forever. So
but the pieces I've seen, I have a hard time sitting through that. It just hits close to home as far as the cooking. I don't know anything about the story, but the bits and pieces I've seen, really well done.
I've finished the first season. I don't know why everybody says it's hilarious. Why it's such a great comedy. Like I don't find it funny at all, but it is very.
Yeah, I don't see the comedy.
It's gripping. I am stuck on that show, and I really, really do enjoy it. I highly recommend it.
Well, it's funny because on the last and newest episode of the podcast,
I thought it was about me.
We were talking about like things that like technology, like what's been an awesome advancement, and I said food. You know, I think shows like The Bear, I think all those people on social media showing you how to cook stuff. Like everybody I know now seems to take, well, except for Cobb, some pride in cooking.
Because everybody wants to eat.
Yeah.
And if you can show me an easier or simple way to make something that's delicious, you're in, right?
Correct. You got some football on tonight. Yeah.
Who's playing?
It's
Thursday
the Raiders
night football.
at home.
Okay, my wife asked me today, who's playing tonight? I go, honestly, God, I don't know.
I know the Raiders are at home.
Chargers, I think.
Okay.
Oh, they're playing the Chargers.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. On We Can Do Hard Things, my wife Abby, my sister Amanda, and I talk honestly about the hard parts of life. Join us and guests like Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Brene Brown as we have refreshingly honest conversations. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Thursday, so listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things, an Odyssey podcast, available now for free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. Police are involved in an 8-hour standoff when a drunk guy refuses to come off a roof. Meanwhile, Jersey train service is halted because of horns and a hoof. Friendly reminder to not hide Christmas gifts in your oven at this time of the year. By the way, thieves get a glitter bomb for their holiday cheer. And a woman steals an Uber driver's car, then buys a shot glass at the airport with his money. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my cop.
Miles, I respect the fact that you made that haiku one more time, at least for today, brother. I really do appreciate it. But I'm not reading any of those headlines right now. Because
all that work for nothing.
Work for nothing.
For nothing.
Because it is Codes for Kids Day. If you don't know how to donate, all you have to do is go on over to KISW.com, find the Codes for Kids link, click on that. It's right there on the front of the page, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Then find that big blue Donate Now button and head on over there. I'm going to try to read as many names as possible. I apologize if I miss you. A lot of them come in all at the same time, and I got a lot of them to read. So here we go.
Keep donating, please.
Keep donating. I don't care where the goal's at. Please keep donating. There's still kids that need even more coats, and that goal just keeps on getting bigger. So help us out. We got Shane with a $10 donation. Thank you very much. In the $20 range, we got Wylan, Carl, Derek, JT, another Carl, Don, Gavin, Zach, Devin. Holy smokes.
Devin,
away we go.
you son
We
of a
got
bitch.
Travis. We got Hagen.
Another Travis. Come on.
All donating $20. Trish with $25. Thank you very much. We got
I know.
Gerard. Gerard jumping in at $30. Gerard. We got Eric, who jumped in at $40. Thank you very much. In the $50 range, we got Jason, Marina, and another Jason, and a third Jason, Aaron, and Aaron.
I think the Jasons are getting frustrated by the Travises.
The Jasons are coming in. Thank you all very much at the $50 level. We got Cody, who jumped in and joined at the 69 club. Thank you very much. And I think, to be honest with you, I think these other folks jumped in at 69 as well, but there was taxes involved because we got Derek, Jennifer, John, Drew, and Sean all at $70.86, which tells me that there was a little bit of like a processing fee.
We did some research.
I appreciate you guys very much for jumping in on that. God. If you haven't already, head on over to KISW.com, click on the Coats for Kids link, find the Donate Now button, and donate there. I'm reading as many names as possible. If you're donating on behalf of a company, I recommend that you put your company name there as far anywhere that you can. That way I can make sure that your company gets the shout for that donation. For these $100 levels, we have Michael, we have David, we have Sean, Joshua, Lisa, Northwest Mole King, Ian. There's an anonymous donation of $100. Thank you, Ian.
All right, shout out to Ian.
We got Eric, who donated $100. Paul, the dump truck driver, for $100. Thank you very much.
He's just talking about the girls he likes.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
And Aaron.
Oh, I'm unemployed, but I drive.
Yeah, I've been driving.
I'm driving home.
Eric.
And Aaron jumping in there. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Alex with $173. Thank you very much. We got Miles Big D Montgomery.
Hell yeah.
Jumping in at $200.
Yeah.
And
You call yourself Big D?
Who stole my credit card?
And Charlotte jumping in at $200. Thank you very much. We got Bill, who donated $250. We got Michael, who donated $275. Thank you very much. And get ready for this, guys. It gets wild. Western Washington Interiors and BNC Acres. They both donated $307. $300. Very likely.
Wow. By the way, Mike, real quick, we got a text that says, dude, there are actually a bunch of Travises everywhere. I do DoorDash and Uber Eats, and every other order tonight has been to Travis. What the hell is going on?
Actually, they hibernate for most of the year until December. The Travises come out
now.
We got American Lake VA Dental Clinic. $690.
Oh, support the kids and the troops.
We got Commercial Waste Reduction and Recycling Company, $700 to Coats for Kids.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. We got Justin Jellison, $1,000.
Wow.
To Coats for Kids.
Come on, baby. Money bag. Money bag.
Take us out for drinks, buddy.
They show up every time, whether it's Coats or Kicks for Kids. They show up. Tomlinson Linen Service, $1,000.
Man.
To Coats for Kids. Thank you very much.
Great trucks.
Great trucks.
I love them.
Great trucks. I agree with that.
Seriously, I like the design of their company logo.
We got an anonymous $50 donation. Stephanie and Terry.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Terry.
$1,000 donation.
Wow. Terry, all right.
Jeez, a whiz, guys.
Steph Terry.
An anonymous $25 donation.
Let's go.
Alexander at $20. Rob at $20. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rob.
Too hot to handle Randall at $50.
Randall.
I wonder if
like
that's
you,
the
brother.
Randall I know, man. If that is you, God bless you, man. I appreciate you.
The wild man.
Richard jumping in with a $100 donation, and then Tamara.
Thank you, Dick.
Tamara with her camera. $30 donation to Coats for Kids.
Tamara with good camera.
Guys, we are crushing this goal. If you don't know where to go, head on over to Coats for Kids. Head on over to KISW.com. There is a link for Coats for Kids. Click on that bad boy. Look for the Donate Now button. Donate now. We smashed our goal, $64,000.
Oh, we're not done. Terry Daly's up next. Keep donating with Terry, man, please. We'll see you next time for the end of the year spectacular. That would be tomorrow.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank you guys for donating. In the meantime, please do what you do best, which is what you're doing today. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Oh, man! A Double Flush production.
Maximize the compensation for your injury claim with Phillips Law Firm. With over 80 years of combined legal experience, they won't allow the insurance companies to dictate what's good enough for you. Whether it's an auto accident or workplace injury, contact Phillips Law Firm today. If they don't win, you don't pay.
Want a little more pleasure in your life? Make 2024 your year to experience more pleasure than you thought possible. Lovers has the best adult toys, lingerie, and accessories to explore alone or together. Let our associates guide you on your pleasure journey and save 20% on your purchase with Lovers Afterglow rewards. Just mention Love20 at one of our 18 Western Washington locations. Offer valid with free Lovers Afterglow rewards membership until January 31st. Some exclusions apply.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. On We Can Do Hard Things, my wife Abby, my sister Amanda, and I talk honestly about the hard parts of life. Join us and guests like Michelle Obama, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Brene Brown as we have refreshingly honest conversations. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Thursday, so listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things, an Odyssey podcast, available now for free on the Odyssey app and everywhere you get your podcasts.